BKFC Heavyweight Championship.
The Juggernaut! The Redneck!
This is the true BKFC pound-for-pound fight.
Both the Englishman Ben Bonner, the New Yorker Tony Soto, incapable of a boring fight. These guys, I mean, it's like a Rocky fight every time.
I'm coming to knock your boy Johnny out. Hey, you Philly, you Johnny.
It's going to be two men trying to really take each other's heads off. It doesn't get any more personal than that. Knock him the out.
Crystal Pittman, Jean-Masson Wong. They are going to put on a show.
The first time they fought, it ended with a bloody mess. Both these fighters got it much better since then.
Mike Richmond, Joe Elmore.
I think that's a war.
Two fighters who come in throwing every single punch with purpose.
Every single local Philly hitter on the card. This is the greatest show on earth.
We are finally here, man. We're still live from Satellite 5. The satellites are cooking. Everybody's talking, man. It is Knuckle Mania 6 Fight Week. It's the Knuckle Mania 6 BKFC show, Bare Knuckle show. Glad you're here with us. We got some great stuff coming up tonight. Everybody's excited. It's today, it's not tonight. We're also just run thin already because we want to have the best show we can for you coming up, and we know we're going to. A lot to talk about today. Guests coming in, and just I hope you feel the excitement at home. I know that Tag Shaw does. He's here. I see Ryan McCarthy in the chat, Little Ben, Scott Laskowski, Eric Von Erich, one of the famous Von Erich family, Wesley Killiglow, Anthony Yost, Crazy Clown, everybody's here, Rick Walsh, Iki, Matt Guyman, the list goes on, Breyer, 305 Comics Miami. Everyone's ready for Knuckle Mania, baby, as am I. And you know what, today, Dave Feldman Jr., he's over in the control room somewhere. What a great photo. You see he's 10 there. He's going to stop by. He has some cool stuff to tell us about Knuckle Mania that you're going to be finding out for the first time today, and we'll just chat with him. I mean, the guy's been here since day one. He helped create the company. It'll be great to talk to him. Also, Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman is going to join us ahead of Knuckle Mania 6's big one of the main events for the women. I know a lot of guys looking forward to this. Trust me, you guys have been emailing me about this fight, especially Randy the Pervert. It's been a little off color. I don't even want to talk about that. And then Jean-Masson Wong is also going to join us later on as well to talk about this big fight. Who knows what else can happen? Who knows who else can show up or whatever happens, because it is the Knuckle Mania show, and anything can and will. So there you go. Anything can and will happen. There was the beautiful Taylor Starling alongside of Jean-Masson Wong from, I believe that's from Brandon's Spank Bank. He keeps in there. He always finds that. Who put that up? Was it you, Brandon? No, I didn't. Yeah, you never do it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. Everyone's excited. They're asking if I went to Raw last night in Philly. I did not go to Raw last night in Philly because, well, I work for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, and they're kind of owned by the other company, and I don't like the product as much anymore, but I still like wrestling. We can talk about that always. I will say this. Everybody was talking about us at Raw last night. Everybody. I got tons of reports. I got pictures sent to me. There were flyers. We were digitally everywhere over the arena. Everyone was excitement. There's an air of excitement in the air for Knuckle Mania 6 this weekend, which is going to be a sure sellout. I mean, I don't feel arrogant in saying that. I believe we're going to break the combat sports record again in Philadelphia because this thing's growing. Everybody's talking about it in the streets. Everywhere you go, you wear a bare knuckle, they're stopping you. Knuckle Mania 6 is here, man. It's awesome. I'm so pumped if you can't tell. You guys ready for a crazy week or what?
Oh, it's been a crazy month.
Yeah, I know, month. But I'm talking as far as the build-up to the show, everyone's excited.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all the fighters are getting into town now. It's honestly like the hard part is over. It was all the prep, and now it's kind of like the normal fight week stuff.
I agree.
You like me up over here?
I was going to say, yeah, it's weird, but you guys got to soundproof that room. It's echoing.
I know. It's very echoey today. I don't know why.
Junior's there. He'll be stopping in a minute with a wide leg shot there. We can check everything out, you know. How's he hanging? A little left, a little right.
Find out.
Take camera. Can you zoom? Take camera 1. Take camera 2. Anyway, I'm excited about Knuckle Mania. Very excited about it. And I'm ready for this crazy week. I was saying everyone's talking about us. We're all over the radio. We're all over Instagram. We're all over television. Matter of fact, I don't know if you guys saw it, but yesterday, Johnny, I kind of teased this at the beginning of the show. If you're on Instagram, I teased it before the show started. I put a picture up with stuff all in my beard. Who knows what it could have been. I said, find out what happened to me yesterday during the show. So what happened yesterday was Fox 29, big local outfit, Good Day, their big morning show, did a media hit, they call it, with Johnny Cannoli Garbarino at the Rocky Steps. It was perfect. Run the Rocky Steps. A lot of people showed up. They had people serving espresso and Italian coffee out there. I mean, it was a scene. It was awesome. It was a very good hit for us. But as we got to the top of the steps, the biggest cannoli I've ever seen in my life, I didn't know that I was going to get this. I didn't know what I was signed up for. I kind of knew. I guess I'm a company man. It was freezing. And look what happens. I mean, we can watch. Let's join it in progress. We can kind of watch some of this. As Jen Frederick from Fox interviews Cannoli as they head up the steps, and then we'll see what happens.
When we get up there, we want you guys to race up. Deal? Yep. All right, let's go. All right. So, Johnny, you're going to hold the microphone. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening. So, first of all, true or false, the last time you competed, you, in the ring, got engaged?
Yeah, I got engaged to my fiance Gianna.
How's that going?
I don't know where she's at right now. Oh, she's right back there.
Did you think that was a good idea?
She's filming us.
Okay, so you said sometimes you are from South Philadelphia. You do this to train, right?
Correct.
And not to be a weirdo, but I mean, Rocky, Johnny Cannoli, you said it gets you going.
No, it really does. It's very inspirational, and it's just so historic in the city of Philadelphia. Me being Italian. What's that?
Do you ever do it when you're holding a microphone?
This is the first.
Okay, keep going. You being Italian. It's just fun, right?
Yeah, but running up and down 9th Street, being an Italian American from South Philly, it just means a lot to repeat the steps that Sly took.
I love it.
In Rocky.
What's the hardest part about bare knuckle fighting, other than bare knuckle fighting?
The hardest part about it?
Yeah.
Probably making weight for me.
All right, well, you do something
being
at
Italian's like a gift to the curse.
Speaking of weigh-in, something that you do every time, you do the cannoli slap.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Let's go.
All right, so here we have a cannoli.
This guy's been a problem for me for quite some time.
Go, okay.
Look at that thing.
Here we go. Wow. Oh! Okay, I love it. All right, come on up. Come on up. Now, all these people. Johnny,
All
when
these
you
people
see
racing up
this,
the steps.
I didn't know how that was going to go. Get over here.
I need a napkin.
All right, he's got to get a napkin. All these people running up.
The napkin was my shirt, by the
Wait a
way.
minute.
He was cleaning his hands on my shirt the whole time.
I was not going to bet on her.
Off camera.
Is that Caitlin in the fur? Caitlin's the winner.
Look at that. Women
You
power.
won.
Women power. There they go. Everyone comes up there. My favorite part of this, well, we'll show it another time, but was we didn't vibe on that. But basically was at the end, they're interviewing him, and my dumb ass is back there with cannoli all over my face, all my hands, and it was so cold, dude. Actually, this finger and this finger from the cannoli being on my hands and being other, I think I got frostbite. I'm kind of, the feeling's not back yet. Is that bad?
Probably.
It's not changing colors, though. Let me know in the
Just suck
chat.
on it for a little bit. It'll be fine.
I had you doing that before the show, and it's still weird.
You're still in a terrible mood.
Better get
Whatever we can do.
You better get better at your job then if I'm still in a terrible mood. Anyway, that was the Johnny Cannoli slap. I mean, it was all in my beard. I drove home. Brandon, I think I talked to you on FaceTime about something we were working on, and you said to me, Brandon's such a miserable man sometimes. I thought
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I thought it would make him laugh when I showed him the cannoli in my beard, like when I did FaceTime with him yesterday. He didn't even react to it. And I finally, I'd like a jerk off. I finally go, Brandon, you want to see something to make you happy? Look at my face. I already saw it. I'm just questioning why it's still in your beard.
I did not sound like that. You're making me sound, no way.
You're like, I already saw it. I just question why it's still in your beard. You're very serious about it. You weren't in a good mood yesterday.
Oh,
why?
sorry.
I mean, it was. Well, I guess it was what, like 3 hours later.
It was a while.
Well,
That's why I was like, why did you not clean that off?
Because I had to literally get on a meeting on the way home with beard stuff in my beard. Then I had to go do edits. Then I had to write stuff. I had no time. And then I finally showered like 3 hours later. And I'll tell you, that cannoli was good. It was turned to ice cream, though. But Johnny Cannoli, that's heated up, as you saw at the top of the show with him and Kane. I'm afraid for Kane when it comes to Philly. Win, lose, or draw, Kane could leave on a stretcher no matter what, because I'm not saying he's going to. The people of Philly might get him. It's thick out there. Trust me, they're very upset with him. Let's get into the trivia that our friend Julio sends in. I did not get to preview this yet, so I have no clue what the answer or the question is. Julio and Andrew do a great job of this every day. I just want to thank them again. Julio and Andrew's trivia. Let's see if we can get it right. Comment in the chat. See if we know.
Knucklemania 6 is coming up this Saturday, so I have a special question for you guys. Which fighter has the most appearances at the 5 previous Knucklemania cards?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
All right, guys, I'm reading the chat here. What do you, I didn't even hear the question, honestly.
Who has the most Knucklemania appearances? I think that's Mr. Knucklemania himself.
I think I'm the same. I
Lorenzo.
Might,
Yeah.
So my first.
That's what I'm going with.
So when I was researching Lorenzo, I know a lot, but we do so much. I was looking at him and I was thinking like, what can I ask Lorenzo in these questions for the build-up of the fight? And that was one of the things I found. I believe he was Knucklemania 1, 3, and
1,
4.
3, 4.
He said the highest grossing ones, the only ones that mattered, the best knockouts, they were the ones he's actually coined himself Mr. Knucklemania. I can't argue. Let's see if, I guess after Philadelphia, we'll see. Let's see if he is Mr. Knucklemania. I'm going to guess Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt as well, but I feel like, in the chat, drop who you think, they're saying Hunt. I feel like this is almost a trick question. That seems too easy to me. Is there anybody else that we're sleeping on? Someone maybe was on like prelims. I was looking at the Knucklemania 1 poster yesterday, and there's Lorenzo, young Lorenzo down there, like different hair, looking a little different. It was cool.
No, it's definitely Lorenzo.
All right, let's go. 100%. What do you think? Where's Junior?
Right here. What do you think?
What's your guess is what I mean. I'm right here. All right, Dad.
We got to work on this angle.
So Lorenzo was on, was he on 1?
Talking to my mic.
1, 3, 1, 3, and 4. And now 6.
Well, Britton Hart was on a few too.
That's what I'm thinking. Someone like that you're not thinking of.
Christine Ferre has been on a few. I want to say it's a tie. But
I don't know. This is a hard
I think
one.
Britton was only on 2 of them. 1 and 2.
Britt was on 1 and 2.
Camacho saying Travis.
She was on.
I wish I could have had Travis in today. I'm very upset.
I hate this angle. I hate this.
What did you say?
So much. This angle.
Oh, I thought Dave said something.
I said we're good. We're good.
All right. All right. Shall we see
I
what
think
the
that's
answer
a
is?
serious comment. All right, I'll stop.
The answer here is BKFC's light heavyweight champion, Mr. Lorenzo Hunt. The Juggernaut was featured at Knucklemanias 1, 3, and 4 with a record of 2 knockout wins and 1 loss. His Knucklemania highlight was at Knucklemania 3 with the most insane comeback win in BKFC's history in his one-rounder instant classic against the Marine Mike Richmond. After getting badly rocked and knocked down, Lorenzo dusted himself off and knocked Richmond out cold with his trademark right hand. Hunt will return this Saturday in his 4th Knucklemania appearance against BKFC's #1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter, Dave Redneck Mundell, at the historical Knucklemania 6 on February 7th.
You know, I'm excited for that fight. That's going to be amazing. We get to finally find out what all you've been asking for years. Who is the #1 pound-for-pound bare-knuckle fighter in the world? We're going to find that out Saturday night at Knucklemania 6. A question we've been waiting a long time to figure out. I'm very excited about that fight. Dave Mundell, I was talking to him privately. He's very motivated. You saw Lorenzo bombing on his interview. Was that last week? There's some heat there, but I feel like both these guys just want to prove that they're the best. And you know, Mundell, excuse me, he doesn't care. He's coming up and waiting everything. He's ready to go. I've never seen him so focused. And that's saying a lot because this guy's always focused. I mean, you can't even crack that exterior, but I've never seen him so focused. Lorenzo's doing the same. You can watch it. I don't know if we have a preview of it. I don't know if we have time to watch a preview if we can have one. I didn't put it in the rundown.
Sorry, of what?
I was waiting because I saw you weren't looking. I didn't put it in the rundown. I said, I don't even know if we have a preview of the Road to Knucklemania or anything like that. But
do you want to?
You don't have
throw
to
it
show
up now?
Yeah, if you have it, yeah. But I was going to say there's a very good story to be told between Lorenzo and Mundell, and also even Ben and Arlovsky. There's a lot of great stories. But this is a little bit of a preview. If you haven't seen it yet, you got to watch it. We'll watch the first. What's that? About a minute long?
I think so. Yeah,
Let's just watch a piece of that real quick.
On February 7th, the BKFC takes center stage as Philadelphia plays host to the most action-packed night of the year. In this sport, legacy isn't given, it's cemented in blood. The BKFC heavyweight champion, a combat sports veteran of the highest levels, now sitting on top of the most unforgiving division in the game. Big Ben Rothwell makes his first title defense against a familiar foe. Across from him is a name that's been spoken for generations. Andre Arlovsky, a heavyweight icon, a man who's fought the best in the world for decades. Looking to cement himself as a multiple sport world champion, the Pitbull aims to bring a war to the sold-out Philadelphia crowd.
The best action for tough, kid. He did some damage with those few punches he landed.
Before the BKFC heavyweight world title is on the line, two brutal finishers clash in a historic bout.
Like the song.
This fight is bigger than a title. It's about pound-for-pound supremacy.
We now have the number 1 and number 2 pound-for-pound guys in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship fighting each other February 7th.
Lorenzo Hunt has built an impressive resume in bare knuckle. A champion with a perfect blend of violence and control. A fighter who turns exchanges into disasters and opponents into highlights.
I've been the best in the organization since well off into 2020. I've been the double world champion.
His opponent, Dave the Redneck Mundell, a man whose name is synonymous with greatness in bare knuckle. Currently riding an 8-fight win streak, Mundell aims to move up divisions and take out another BKFC great at Knucklemania 6.
And the win for Dave Mundell. He just keeps on rolling.
The record-breaking attendance in Philadelphia will bear witness to the most action-packed night in sports history. Some of the biggest names will take center stage on February 7th to put it all on the line.
Where Knucklemania returns to Philadelphia 2 years in a row, but this time bigger and badder than ever.
This is Road 2.
There you have it.
BKFC Knucklemania 6.
I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped up for that. That made me get even more excited, man. A great job, guys. Content, that's amazing.
We got to change that end graphic. It's a little dated.
FC Road 2.
We'll update that for the next one.
Knucklemania 6.
Yeah, brother.
Whisper, sweet nothings tonight. Oh. All right, well, that's exciting.
From the rough streets of Philadelphia.
Brandon, you can even do the voiceover guy. That's great.
We'll just have you do it. We don't have to pay the guy anymore.
Brandon's like the new AI of voices. He wouldn't need AI. It's amazing. So, yeah, that excites me even more. By the way, look, I'm OG in it. I wore this in celebration of last year's Knucklemania last year. This is Knucklemania's last year shirt. See Rocky in the middle. We ran the Rocky Steps of Canola yesterday. I was talking to Lorenzo Hunt. He's apparently going to be hitting the Rocky Steps today. He's going to be promoting. He's going to be around. We'll get back to him in a minute. But listen, before I get too deep into Knucklemania stuff, because we do have a lot to talk about with that, I have to hit the mailbag really quick. There's a couple things that have to be mentioned. They need to be mentioned today. So we're going to veer off for a second and then go right back into Knucklemania content. So let's hit the mailbag.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
All right, as always, you can send your stuff in to thebareknuckleshow@gmail.com. You can hit the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. You can send it there. We love to see what you have to send in. Again, thebareknuckleshow@gmail.com. And I have to remind you, too, if you're watching anywhere else right now, like on our Instagram page, come on over to the YouTube channel. That's the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube, because I won't be able to see your comments on Instagram right now, as much as we appreciate that. But all right, so some stuff we have to get into. It bears repeating, maybe, because I'm going to forget if we did it last week, and I want to make sure I do it this week. We love our guy from Savage Combat Sports. What's his name, Evan?
Ron.
That's right, Ron from Savage Combat.
Ron Doherty. Howard, how do you say that, Ron?
This is Ron Doherty.
And we're in the fight.
Combat Sports Media.
He's got to be at Knucklemania. He's all signed up for his press credentials. They got him in there. He's going to be traveling here. He's probably been eating a lot of cheesesteaks and having fun.
Bernie didn't revoke it?
No. I think that Bernie watches. I think so. I'm not ripping on Bernie. I just think that
I'm gonna find that motherfucker.
I think he came at Bailey too.
He did, but no, Bailey hooked him up. I think Bailey's the one who hooked. Actually, Bailey sent me something about a shout out on the show. Because Ron was so excited. I wish I had it. Ron's like, I'm going to make sure that they shout you out in the show. So, Bailey, there's your shout out. Ron made sure of it. It was something like that I got sent. It was great. We love Ron. So, why we love Ron, I talked about this a couple weeks ago. He's in this campaign to be on the cover of Muscle and Fitness, I think it is. We have a link. Let's click the link I sent. You can show. He was in first place last week. He's currently in fifth. And there's like 2 days left to vote. There was 10 days left, so he's dropping.
How do you vote here?
Check it out. You can
Can I
vote.
just do it right now?
But look what's interesting. Look what you can do. Look at the gimmick.
money.
Now the first one's free.
That's the racket.
It's like,
right
that's
there.
like a drug addict or a hooker. The first, no, the hooker's
I'm not doing
free.
all this. Sorry.
Sorry,
Ron.
No. I agree. Does anybody else feel that way when you go to like give a friend a vote or something? You got to sign up or do it. I'm like, never mind. So what I'm going to do to you is I'm going to say, guys, you can find it. We can put the link, I guess, in the chat somewhere. Or Ron, share the link in the chat below on the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube and click it and vote. And if you got some shekels you want to throw down for Ron, I don't, I'm broke. But if you got some shekels you want to throw down for Ron, some lettuce, what else can we call it? Benjamins, you can get a lot of votes for him. Ron, you should get a sponsor to pay for your votes. That's what you should do. You got 2 days left to find a sponsor.
I mean,
What do you get if you win?
I feel like
Cover of Muscle and Fitness. We should just pay for it if we have the money.
I feel like Ron is the candidate. I mean,
we blew our budget on
here's an update video of our boy here.
Savage Combat Sports Media.
There he is. Ron's gigantic. He hides that under his shirt. Wow. Anyway, you can vote for Ron because here's the thing. A vote for Ron's a vote for the Bare Knuckle Show. A vote for Ron's a vote for BKFC, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, because if he gets on the cover, you know he's going to rep us. He told me that. So we appreciate you, Ron. So hopefully you get that big win for Muscle and whatever the hell it's called, Muscle and Fitness. MrHealthAndFit.com. That's where you go, and we'll drop it, or somebody's going to drop it down there. And then we have a quick knockout of the week. This is from Brian B. Midget wrestling got out of control, he says. I didn't watch this. Let's watch. Oh, it's a woman in a parking lot. Oh, shit. Okay, Brian. I love how... I don't know what's being said.
Come on. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Oh! Where's that at?
Man, $5.89.
Gas is pretty expensive. That's what I was going to say. Diesel?
California.
Look at that knee.
Come on. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
One more.
Beat his ass. Oh!
It's a good, I tell you like that. Good knockout of the week from Brian B.
Jesus, gas $5.89. Where the hell is that at?
Is he here? Is Brandon with us?
Welcome to the conversation.
I didn't hear that part.
Can I ask you something, Brandon?
Huh.
I was going to go to my next thing, but this is real.
Here we go. What?
I'm so curious about you. You
Yes.
have a lot going on. I know that, and I'm not degrading you because we've done that other show.
Good.
We won't do
Go
that
on.
here in the Knuckle Mania show.
Degrade me.
You have a lot going on. You have a lot going. Go stroke me. You have a lot going on. That's an old school reference for those people that watched this show for a long time.
Stroke me.
Where's your brain sometimes? Like, were you on vacation? Were you thinking of the next thing? What were you thinking of when we had that conversation? You were right here for it.
I was honestly just thinking. I don't even know.
When the hell's the show going to be over?
Couldn't tell you. Yeah.
Do your headphones work or?
Yeah.
Okay, we might have to get new headphones for the new studio, right?
Yeah. These are new headphones, actually.
Oh man, we got ripped off. Yeah. They got them on Wish. All right,
Wish.
What's
that?
That's anyway. All right, look. This is the other thing I forgot. I want to talk about this real quick because we've been telling you to send stuff in for our shelves. At some point, we're going to get an address. I don't know where the hell we're at. Or we'll get a P.O. box because we don't want people showing up here to beat me.
People don't even know where to send stuff.
Yeah, we're going to have to get down. So start picking out or bring it to shows.
It should just be a P.O. box. We don't want them knowing our location.
That's what I just said again. Are you?
Oh, did you? Oh, well.
I literally just said that. Right. Are you joking with me right now?
I'm done now.
He's fried, bro. He's fried. You can't see it. He's waving like, stop talking to me. So you can send stuff. Now, this is crazy. A couple weeks ago, I've told you my son, he's 7, he wrestles. And somebody saw me wearing a BKFC hat or jacket or something at his match. And they came up and they're like, you're the guy from the podcast. I was like, oh, I am. Cool, yeah. And they said they were excited about the show here in Philly. And they said that they, last week, they said, can we give you something for your studio? And they gave me something. Right before my son went out there to wrestle, this guy comes up and hits me in the back. I'm like getting excited for my son to go out there to wrestle and gives me this. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. What do you think this did for me? I forgot about my son's match. I got all excited. My son got a pin. It was his first ever pin. He always wins by points or loses by points. But this was given me. I told my son it was because of the power of Hulkamania. So it was Jay, I believe was his name. Thank you for sending this in. It was pretty dirty when he gave it to me. I cleaned it up. I restored it. I'll put it, I don't know if we can see it up here. It's the only place it'll fit. And then, there you go, Jay. Thank you for that. It's going to fall and hit me in the head. We'll worry about it later. You're not going to see it anyway. Jay, that made my day. Thank you. And thank you for watching the show. We appreciate you. All right, let's move on to another guy that watches all the time, the mailbag, until we get back to Knuckle Mania. Rick Walsh. He said, this is for Brian. And this is interesting. I'm curious if this is real or not. I want to see what you guys think. He said, remember when Brian Elgato Duran was making those videos punching trees and concrete to make his fists harder? And one day in the studio, I did it many times. I punched hammers myself. It's not fun. But I know what he's talking about. You punched the wall. Evan egged me on to do it, if you remember Evan in the old studio. And I hurt my hand. I only punched it twice. My hand was bleeding. My knuckle was swollen for like a week. He said, imagine this guy fighting in BKFC. LOL. I wonder if it would be legal to fight with fists like these. Tell me if you guys think this is crazy. Watch this. Wrong one. What
do you mean?
I need Rick Walsh, man.
This is the Rick Walsh.
Check the other Rick Walsh.
Brother.
I don't think you can say brother to me because I think you've been out to lunch the whole day. I mean, you're repeating stuff I'm saying on the show. So what I'll do out of the goodness of my heart, because you're a good dude, is I'm going to resend.
Actually,
no, don't put.
I don't want to put his email.
No, because
up,
what he's doing now is you're doing what you normally do. You're putting it on other people. I know that I sent it to you, Evan.
Yes, you did.
Evan,
KO of the week from Rick Walsh.
No, there's no. He did send a KO of the weekend. Do you look in the BKFC email? I'm curious because before this show, you were like, oh, what's going on? What's happening?
What are you talking about?
Oh man, I'll resend it to you. You really just put the brakes on the show here, bro. Hold on, let me resend it to you.
I think Brandon. He may have been drinking this morning.
He's
and
that, or
it's
he's just
something I've been meaning to talk to him about.
What's he having?
I don't know. I could smell it on his breath.
Vodka orange juice.
Vodka and orange juice.
Yeah.
We had mimosas. That's what he would drink, a mimosa. All right, where all this stuff in here? You didn't see this? I sent it directly to you. Man, it was good too. Man, you really blew this.
Was it
one.
this Instagram thing?
No, what is it?
No,
I
the
don't know.
Juggernaut thing?
No, bro. You can put that up. I mean, it's going to make it. Here, try this. I'm going to re-forward it to you again. I sent it via text, and I'm going to re-forward to B. Oh, never mind. I don't want to put your. I'll send it to your phone number 609-532-18. You want me to send it to your phone number? Should I do that?
Yeah.
All jokes aside, I am being serious. Like on the rundown, it says Rick Walsh. This is for Brian El Gallo something.
Yeah, that's what I sent you, dude.
And then it says email.
Now look, check your email.
And then I look in the email.
You're skidding the show off, dude.
And then I look in the email.
Bro, I know that I sent it to you. What time did you get up? You've been working. Evan, can you give him a break? This guy's dying in there.
It's coming up now.
I know. I don't mean
been a rough week for
I'm not
everybody.
even mad at him. I don't mean to yell at you,
This
dude. It's just like, how do you not know what I sent you, bro?
Let me tell you.
Hang on.
Brandon?
You didn't send this to me. You didn't send this to me.
Put the camera on me.
You didn't do it. You're so full of shit. You're making me think I missed it.
This to me.
You didn't. You actually didn't.
I sure did.
Leave Brandon
I
alone.
sent it to your personal email. I sent it to your professional email. Can you just put it up, man? You've ruined the bit already.
Here we go.
This is Shimada, better known as the Concrete Fist. He wasn't born powerful, he was built, raised on discipline, pain, and a hard way of life. While others would quit, Shimada doubled down. 1,000 push-ups on bare concrete, punching stones, slamming his fists into walls. No gloves, no mercy. What started as training turned into obsession. Day after day, he punished his hands until skin, bone, and will hardened together.
Is that real?
Years of brutal conditioning forged his fists
Nate, where
into
you
something
at?
else entirely.
Sign
Dense,
him.
unforgiving, almost inhuman. And if he keeps going like this, one punch might be all it takes. This is Shimada.
They're saying, Brendan, they're saying you didn't drink enough.
That's the problem. I'm getting the shakes right now. I need to.
Don't bother me none. I just state the truth. Swervo Cuts is saying that. What he said, I don't know what he said. I missed it. Oh well.
We
All
should
right.
do an intoxicated episode.
We did.
We
We've
were
done it.
supposed to do it. Well, we didn't have time to do a Christmas show.
No, but
because we had that show.
Dude,
but
I'm telling you, when we've drank on the air before, when we did that for the Christmas show 2 years ago, I'm not kidding. I mixed uppers.
you
and
were
alcohol.
going. Yeah, you were. I don't know.
I
How
was
did you get
toasted.
home?
I Uber in on those shows.
Did you really?
Yeah, I always do. I was toasted. Nobody was home, and I sat in my basement. I've told the story, and I don't know why. I got really down. She was a good show too.
Well, it was calm, and then Travis Thompson showed up.
Yeah,
and,
the alphas they said.
And he was like, "Where's the vodka? Where's the?"
And then we went. Then it was to town. All right. Well, thank you for finding that, Brandon. I'm sorry that we're kind of rough. I get upset when the show we put together perfectly just gets messed up by you.
Yeah,
all right, let's move on.
I'm just gonna let it move on.
All right, we're talking about Knuckle Mania. Let's get back into Knuckle Mania because this is the Knuckle Mania show. Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt, he's already in town, man. He's scouting the city. He's out there. He's promoting himself. Like I said, he was in the Rocky Steps. I talked to him today. One of the things that's important to note, if you're in the area and you want to get involved with the Lorenzo Hunt seminar, we'll throw the graphic up for you. He's in Philadelphia. There it is, February 4th, which is what, today, right? Tonight, 6 p.m.
Tonight? Oh, no, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Today's February 3rd.
Now I'm messing up. I don't know what day it is. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., Juggernaut's going to be out there, and he's going to be out there training you, showing you what to do, showing you what you should be looking for, showing you where the openings are. And somebody read that. This monitor. I can't have my glasses on.
What? It says, that's pretty much it. It says Bare Knuckle
Where?
Seminar in Philadelphia, February 4th at 6 p.m. at Witherspoon Boxing and Fitness. That is at 925 Canal Street. I can't read. Can't do anything.
This guy's buried himself. All right.
Door number 19.
What did you say?
Bricestall.
He said Canal. He said Canal. What's Canal?
Canal. Bricestall, PA.
It's in Canal Street.
He's trying to help me, and he's saying dumb stuff.
Canal.
All right, if you want to get involved, go to Canal Street, 215 458-8773. Lorenzo Hunt's going to be out there. Well, thank you, Brandon. He's not going to help when I ask for it anymore. I had to take off my cheaters. I couldn't see the screen. All right, that's going to be awesome. I just wanted to hit that. So rewind it later. Look back if you want to know where it's at. But Lorenzo will be out there if you want to learn some stuff from
Canal Street.
One of the best in the world on Canal Street. Also, speaking about being out in the streets, wait a minute. We have to check in with our Flatfoot Hustler. The best street promoter, the OG street promoter, putting posters everywhere. I'm afraid what he's going to say this week. Let's check in with Big Reed.
Oh, man. Stay and go, young, dumb, and full of cum.
What's that got to do with us?
They like you when you're young, dumb, and full of cum.
What?
Because they can use you and abuse you, and you don't even know it. They allow you to sleep on their couch, but when they get finished with you, they'll kick you out of their house. Bare knuckle fighting. Bare knuckle fighting. Bare knuckle fighting is a product of reality. Bare knuckle fighting, because we all fighting for our life. Scan the barcode. Pay attention to your life, because your life is all you got. Bare knuckle fighting. We out here. Look at the ambulance. Somebody over there laying on the ground. Bare knuckle fighting. Scan the barcode and see you in 2 weeks. How the saying go?
How the saying go?
That was the old.
How the saying go? Tell me how the saying go.
Which one? He's got a lot.
No. How the saying go? He just said at the top of the thing.
Young, dumb,
and full of it. What does that have to do with bare knuckle? I don't know. Whatever. He's promoting.
It made sense though. It all came back.
He did the weave.
He does what he does. Did you hear the car come zooming by and you kind of saw him you heard him get nervous? He came off mic looking at the car. I love Big Reed. He's going to be out there. He'll probably be at Knucklemania 6 too. Make sure you say, you don't know what he looks like. Nobody does, Big Reed. He'll be there. If you hear his voice, stop and say hi to Big Reed. Another interesting Knucklemania thing I want to talk about is Throwing Hands podcast. They sent this in. Now, this is huge for Knucklemania 6. Patrick the Brick Brady was taking the body shots, all that stuff. You know the story about Shane Gillis. Is Shane Gillis coming or not? They can shed some light on that. I know I itched my eyes. Sorry. Is Shane Gillis coming or not? They can shed some light on that right here from the Throwing Hands podcast.
Social media, you've been taking some body shots lately, trying to get the attention of Shane Gillis.
Yeah,
I heard that he might be in for that walkout.
Well, he said I'm in, right? He responded to a video and he said I'm in. My boy Maniac Malloy made this video. It was really well done and it got Shane's attention. And he wrote, I'm in, but I haven't heard anything else. I DM'd him and he didn't respond, but I'm sure he gets flooded with DMs. He did start following me on Instagram, but I don't know what that means as far as like whether or not he's in. He could have been drunk.
Yeah.
Like he could have been like sitting there watching videos, hammering beers. Like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm in, which is cool, whatever. I wouldn't hold it against him if he didn't do it and he said he was in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said I would do things that I never did either. I think it's cool alone that he said he was in, right? Like that's cool enough. For me, the idea was him dressed up as Trump and 50 Cent Many Men playing. That's like the idea that I had. That would be fucking hilarious. It would just be crazy.
So here's the deal. I got some inside info for you if you don't know already. I got it from Throwing Hands. Shane Gillis will officially be at Knucklemania 6, and I heard that he was in town for Monday Night Raw WWE last night, so he's already here. He's in his hometown of Philadelphia, and he's going to be here. And here's the confirmation, and not just from me, because I'm a moron with a microphone. You can't always believe what I'm saying. But Throwing Hands shared this screenshot, and I don't think they're going to mind me sharing it. This was the conversation, the short one between Shane and Patrick the Brick Brady, which I put in the email when I sent it, Brandon. I said, make sure you put the screenshot. Look, the rundown says...
That one might have been me, actually.
Oh, might have been. Anyway, there's a screenshot as he gets that ready, and we're very excited about that. Shane Gillis, I've told you many times, he's a Philly guy, and he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest comedian out there right now. He's got his stand-up special on Netflix. He's also has Tires on Netflix. Great stuff. It'd be awesome. That we brought this up originally, and we said, start hammering Shane Gillis. And I guess you guys did. Here it is. This is the screenshot of the chat they had. And this is going to confirm it. If you're listening and you're not watching, basically it says, my bad, bro. I'll be there. That's Shane Gillis. So there you go. My bad. There's my glasses. My bad, bro. I'll be there. I need a bigger monitor, bro. So Shane Gillis will be in the house. We're excited about that. That's the thing about Knucklemania. Every year, it gets bigger and bigger. Celebrities showing up. I've heard, I can't say names yet, I've heard Philadelphia Eagles are going to be there. They were last year. I've heard some of the Flyers are going to be there. I've heard that old school Flyers. I've heard that, who else? There's some major, I don't know if we're allowed to even talk about some of the people. There's some major people from other organizations showing up. They can't wait. They actually said to us when they got the ticket, this is where fighters come to watch fighting. And I can't say who said that because we'll get in deep trouble because of where they fight. But it's the truth. It's going to be jam-packed with celebrities everywhere you look, like it is every year. Local celebrities, national, international. It's going to be amazing. We're looking forward to that. I believe the Rugged Beauty, I saw her call in. I saw it come up on the screen. No producer told me that, but I saw it. Is she ready?
Yeah, she's coming in.
Let's get her in here. The Rugged Beauty, Crystal Pittman. Knucklemania 6. This Saturday, she's going to be in an amazing fight with Jade Masam Wong, who we're going to talk to later. A lot of history here with both of these ladies. Not only a rematch from, I believe we said earlier, Montana. Their Montana fight, which was called due to a cut in the third round. Evan and I were talking about that right before we went on. Oh, there she is. Whoa, okay. I thought you didn't have a top on when I turned quickly. I'm sorry. I was like, whoa.
We had to check for a second
My
before
God.
we went live.
I mean, geez. I've seen spaghetti like, oh, I've seen spaghetti that's like thicker than those straps.
Well, this is going to make my next request a little
It is.
weird,
That
since you
is
prefaced
actually
with
pretty
that,
thin,
but,
huh?
Hold on. Wait a minute, Crystal. Hold on.
Can you turn
Hold
your
on.
pho-
What's the brand? Hold on.
Can you turn
hold
your
on,
phone
bro.
sideways?
Wait. Crystal, Evan has something that he's been waiting to ask you, and he's usually kind of creepy, so just bear with us. What do you have to ask her?
I do?
Not Evan, Brandon.
I was going to say.
You're creepy too.
I could probably think of something.
I just was asking if she could turn her phone sideways. That's all.
Yep.
Look how he said turn your phone sideways. What a weird.
Like
there
better
we go.
angle like that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you look great.
I like the other one better.
Well, now it looks like she's not wearing. Okay, never mind. All right, what's in that box back there behind you? Is that part of your ring walk outfit? I see a hat.
Yeah, I see a hat.
Is that just something? What's it say? We the people? Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Is that part of your ring walk, or is it something you wear around town for fun?
No, it's just a hat.
Every move she makes is just sensual. Even putting the hat on. I don't know how you people are loving you in the chat. Oh my gosh, stop it. Now, the last time we had you on, I love the Rugged Beauty. The last time we had you on, we uncovered that you're an amazing singer. I'm not going to make you do that today because you have a fight coming up, and I want to see how amazing fighter you are. We're very excited you're here again. And you know, ahead of this fight, it's a fight that I really pushed for. I wanted this fight. I think everyone on the show did. We know it's going to be a banger. It's going to be great. But you've been here for so long, and here you are with your rematch against Jade Masam Wong. But I was trying to think, and we kind of briefly talked about this privately before. I've known you for so long. We all have. How long have you been with Bare Knuckle now?
I mean, God, my first fight, was 5 years ago, but I was kind of with you guys before that. So it's been like 5-6 years, because I was coming out to fights. The first time I met you, Brian, was I think wasn't Mike Richmond's first one. Like I went out there to see him, and you guys brought me out there to do some media stuff. So, God, it's been 5-6 years.
We saw the star potential in you. That's back when you had, and the OGs will remember this. You had the shaved side of your head. You had the red hair, and we'll talk about that. Let's talk about that now. Now you got this brunette look. It looks wonderful on you, but you've gone from red to brunette to you just changed like a chameleon. Let's have a vote in the studio. What's her favorite look? I like your look now, but I think red stood out too. What do you guys think?
I'm a brunette
I definitely think red stands out, but I love
the brunette look. Yeah, it looks so natural. What's your natural color? Why am I asking these questions? I don't even know.
This color. This is my natural color.
I never even thought I asked that question. But so when you shaved the side of your head when you first came in here, that was something you did to, I think it was to like empower women, you were telling me, or something? Is something you did for little girls? You wanted to look like a superhero, you were saying. Do you remember this conversation?
Yeah, it was to empower like little girls and stuff like that. And that's why I started really fighting anyways, so it came with the look, and it, came with, the mission is still the same. Yeah. So
I know it is. And you guys are definitely going to empower all the women, and the men will be empowered in a different way too when they watch. It's going to be extremely exciting. It's the truth. Am I lying? We have two beautiful women going at it. Yes. So we talked about your singing. We'll talk about your fighting in a minute. But the other thing I want to bring up is a while ago we played something here. Longtime fans of the show will know this. Listeners, you were pulled over by the police, and they were filming for cops apparently. Did that ever make it? Did we see that on TV? I
don't know. I have no idea. Probably not. Because it was just like they pulled me over for like a window tinting or whatever. Put the little thing on my window. He's like, "See this?
Yeah.
It's against the law." I was like, "Okay."
Did you get out of it? You got out of it, right? I
Huh?
forget. They let you go, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There was like so many. Cameras around. I was like, "Oh my god, this is like so dramatic."
Yeah, but then you figured out
I'm like, "What is going on?"
Didn't you say like you were wearing a hoodie and when they went back to the car, you took the hoodie off real quick to get out of the ticket, or you to be on cops or something?
No, I was just in a hat and I actually got ready that day. So that's why I was like, okay, like when they're like filming for cops, I was like, well, good thing I look cute today.
Yeah, listen, so here's the deal. It says here that they're calling me Brian the Beautician in the chat, I guess because of your hair comments. Let's get off the hair. Let's get off the cops. Let's get back onto fighting. Very excited, Knucklemania 6. Like I said, you and Jad, it's a rematch. Was that, Evan and I were trying to remember because so many fights have happened. Was that both of your first fights in the organization? Were you guys?
Yeah, it was. Our very first fight for BKFC. Yeah, we were each other's debut. Crazy. It's so wild that it's just like coming back around full circle.
Yeah, it sure is. And you're the happiest person, I mean, in the world when you fight. You bounce around, you get excited, you seem so happy. You're walking into a bare knuckle fight against Jad Masan Wong this Saturday night at probably, it's not even arguably, this will be the biggest crowd you've ever fought in front of, the loudest, rowdiest crowd. How does that make you feel? And how do you control nerves? Like, you're always just so happy.
I mean, I think like any fight is, we're just gonna have nerves, whatever fight we do, you know? The crowd has never bothered me. Like, you know, it's more of, you know, our mental stuff going into the fights and like our nerves and stuff like that. So it's exciting, you know, that's actually what calms me is like when I see like everybody, you know, around you guys and stuff, it's like, okay, like here we go, you know, time to go.
So look, now you're walking out there to go to battle at Knucklemania 6 is the biggest bare knuckle fighting championship card we've ever put on, and you're the only female fight. You and Jad are the only female fight, and we're seeing some clips here of the first time you met, which was both of your debut, and it got stopped for the newer fans. Oh, we're not watching that.
No, we're just looking
sorry,
at
I'm sorry. I thought you were putting up the Jad one. We noticed the first fight that you were in got stopped because of the cut in your eye, and that was a brutal cut.
Yeah.
What are you doing this time? I mean, look, that got stopped. You had no chance. The doctor called it, and that's good he did because, you know, Doc knows what he's doing. But as far as this time, I mean, look, we don't know if it's going to get stopped. We don't know if it's going to be a knockout. What's your prediction? What do you see going into this fight? You've fought Jad before. You've stood against her before. Things change. But where are you at with this? What are you seeing is going to happen for this fight? What do you envision?
You know, I think that was like our first fight, and you know, I've changed a lot. I've changed a lot since then. I mean, it's been 5 years, you know. Oh yeah, you're playing it. Yeah, didn't keep my hands up, didn't know how to move. You know what I mean? There's just a lot. And those nerves for the very first pro anything bare knuckle, you know, going into bare knuckle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So always growing and learning. Yeah, I'm pretty confident going into this. I'm very confident. You know, I wouldn't take it if I didn't feel like I couldn't win. So
of course,
I'm going in. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I know you are. Compare the emotion though. The first time, stop. Everyone, there was blushing in the room. Stop. So, thank you. The first.
Look, I'm covered up.
You know, if anyone's watching on Instagram, you know, we probably get the biggest. Everyone thinks she's naked. They all stopped.
I know. You guys tell me to turn the phone around, but now it really looks like I'm topless. At least
Maybe
when it was up.
Maybe that's why Brandon did it.
Technical standpoint, it's not working out how I thought it would.
So I want to compare. You guys are killing me. I want to compare your emotions. The first Knucklemania fight when you went out there against Jad, I'm going to ask her the same question later. The first Knucklemania fight when you went out there, you don't know what to expect. You know what you watched. Like you said, stuff has changed since then. You've had other fights. You know what to expect now. How much has that changed your mindset? Now go back to Crystal Pittman when you did your debut to Knucklemania 6, Crystal Pittman. Completely different people, but mentally. Talk about what's changed going into this. You feel more comfortable, more confident?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I know what to expect. Like as far as, you know, when we get hit with a bare knuckle, this is gonna be my 8th fight, I believe, with BKFC, right?
Yep.
Is it 8, 7, 7, 8, something like that.
You're the one that did
So-
them. I'd know every fight I did. I would never. I'd brag every day if I did a bare knuckle fight. I'd know the exact number. Go ahead.
I'm all 5, 6, 7.
Just give me as many. I'll take them all. That's what's great about you. But so
Yeah,
talk about
so
this is
you know, going into it, it's part of our job. We know what to expect. The nerves are always there. I think that's very normal. And yeah, mindset from the very first, like, oh my gosh, what am I getting into? Like, what is this? What's it gonna feel like? You know, all of that stuff to now we know what it's gonna feel like. If I get hit in the eye, I know what it's gonna feel like. You know what I mean? It's kind of, you kind of know how to end up knowing or learning how to deal with that kind of stuff as you become like a veteran in the BKFC. You know, and it always changes. I mean, you could like just get a cut or you could end up getting knocked out. It's always going to change. So you always have to mentally prepare for something new each time.
I love how you now. Is this laughter because you love fighting so much and you're excited to be out there? Or I can never tell with you because you're always the same. You never change. Is it? It's not really a nervous laughter that you're going to bare knuckle fighting. It's just you don't ever change. Is this who you always are? I feel like when I see you at fights, when you're not fighting, you're happy. Are you happier going into a fight kind of thing? Is it something to look forward to, something to train for?
Yeah, there's always like a little excitement. It's always I'm always like this. You guys know me. Every time you see me, I'm always happy. You know, even if you go through life or anything, you know, I'm just always like this. You can never tell. You can never tell with me what's going on.
You can't. You definitely can't. I know that. I know you can't. I saw you, I think it was Clearwater, and I think that was, you got your eye busted or something. I forget what it was last time we were there. And I was just filming for content. And you even after that happened, you're still in a good mood. You looked over at me, like stuck your tongue out. I'm like, she's awesome. Well, listen, Crystal, the Rugged Beauty Pittman, are you going to sing your way to the ring? Because we learned about your singing talent the last time you were on here.
I'm strutting my way to the ring, Brian. Come on.
Strut your way. So seriously, have you done any singing after we broke that news that you're an amazing singer? Have you done anything with that talent other than just sung for us the one time?
Yeah, I've been doing that. I have my piano and my guitars and singing, especially like, you know, I don't go out and do anything, and I don't really know, you know, a lot of people, I don't go out and like party really. So it's like, you know, I just play my music at home and hang out with my dog. And when I'm not in fight camp, I get snacky snacks and treats. But I can't have those right now. So.
How much you miss that? I know you like that. How much you miss that? It's got to be hard.
Those sweet treats are looking real sexy. I'm just saying.
What's your first, like Tony Soto always says that after a fight, he wants to, like gummy bears and stuff. What do you eat after your fight when you can finally start eating? Like when you just feel comfortable to eat whatever you want.
I love gummy bears. Actually, let me grab something really quick. I'll show you what I eat. Like, I mean, not right now, but when I'm trying to be
let's analyze as she's talking. She actually has a pet.
And
we can see
Soda might actually really like these because they're like protein gummies and they're so good. So I don't know if he's watching, but they're gummy bears. I love gummy bears and gummy worms.
Yeah.
These are only 35 calories.
Ooh.
Yeah, no sugar, and they taste amazing.
So are they sponsoring you? Is that what you're showing them to us?
No,
well,
maybe I should contact them.
I say
huh?
They should be. Use your brains. Call the thing on the back. Call for comments.
Right?
Just send them. I'll eat them.
Hey, I'm all just to let you guys know.
You have a very. Is this? What do you live in? An apartment? Where are you at?
Yeah, I live in an apartment right on the beach. So you can see like right now, you can see like the water.
Let us see.
I live right on the
water. Or is it messy? You can't show us. It's probably messy all around there, right? You probably just have the one area cleaned.
I can yeah, my house is actually
let's take
a disaster.
I like
I'll
it.
show you though.
MTV Cribs. Let's go.
Can you kind of see?
Oh wow, you are right on the
nice.
water. That's you sit there and think and ponder and sing songs.
Yep, I do.
That's awesome.
Where are you in Florida?
Yeah, I am. I'm
nice.
in Florida.
Let's see what else we got around there. Let's keep looking. I saw a nice TV. You have what's on the
yeah,
dry?
right.
I want to see.
House
No,
is
stop.
a
Turn around. I want to see.
disaster.
First, I want to see the dry erase board behind you. What's that say? Are they your chores?
Okay.
What's that
So
say?
these are my chores. Yeah, these are my chores that I have to do. And this side, is also chores. Usually,
no phone.
I have a whole bunch of football stuff on here because I'm a huge football girl.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm not training, I'm doing stuff for sports betting and football, doing picks,
slow down,
and
slow down, slow down. This is all
you know,
good, but slow
bookie
down.
things. You know,
Stop moving. Slow down. Why did it say
sorry.
was that a reminder up there? No phone. Why did it say no phone? Did I see that at the top?
Yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
to talk
because
on
I'm
the
not
phone?
allowed to have my. I tell myself I'm not allowed to have my phone certain times of the day.
That's a good idea. No,
Gotta
that's
remind myself.
I applaud that. Evan wants to see inside your refrigerator. Let's go over there.
No.
We want to see if you've been
What's
sticking
in
to your
there?
diet.
What's
or
in
not.
there? Let's see. Don't show us. Is it
My-
dirty?
No.
Why can't you show us? Well, it looks like you feed your dogs or cats or whatever you have. Well, what's in there? What's back there?
My dog, she gets to eat better than I do.
Where is your dog?
I dropped her off with my friend so that they could watch her because, you know, she can't be here by herself. So they take
I was
care of
going
her.
to say hi to your dog. I was hoping. Well, let's see what else is going on in that house. Let's go see where the magic happens. Can you show us that?
No, everything is. I got a whole bunch of laundry on because I'm packing. I got a whole bunch of laundry on top of my bed right now.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you remember MTV Cribs? They'd always be like, "This is where the magic happens." They jump in their bed.
Want to see? Look
Oh,
at.
that's and the magic will be making all those clothes disappear and cleaning the joint.
But it's all clean. It's all clean
It is
because
all
I'm
white- you know,
packing.
But you also kind of live in a halfway house here. I can't figure it out because there's no art or anything on the walls anywhere. Don't you decorate?
I do, but like I'm so busy all the time. So after my fight, I'm gonna actually you guys should see the vibe in here. Like I have lights and stuff under my counters. I have them around like the top counter. So when when it's dark and the lights are on, it looks really cool in here.
Sure. But why can't we see in
um,
your fridge? Evan keeps asking in my ear why we're not allowed to see in your fridge.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
in there?
dying to know.
What's in there you're so ashamed of? Is it dirty?
because it's packed of. Okay,
You're doing a fight camp.
Oh, sorry. Did I just point you on my boobs?
I didn't say that. Look at this
Look at,
fine.
we have almond milk.
Oh, okay. I don't drink that.
Or, see, I just shove everything: blueberries, lettuce,
Shoves everything. Blueberries.
sugar-free everything.
You're eating good. What are you ashamed of?
Look how messy it is. I
mine
usually
looks
have
like
it kind
that.
of
Come
organized.
on, you're a real person.
That's normal.
You're a real person. You don't have any cold cuts?
I got coconut milk hiding back there. I mean, coconut water hiding back there.
Where's your
You know.
gabagool, man? Are they cherries? What are they? Cherries for a
I
Sunday?
have what chicken?
What's that? What's
Where
that?
cherries?
Next
Blueberries?
No, up top, next to the muscle milk or whatever. Up top. The red things. What are they? Is that jam?
This is sugar-free jam.
Oh man, what's in your freezer? And then we'll let you go. There's got to be something.
Nothing. I wish there was exciting things in my freezer.
I bet you when you open it. Oh, okay, I'll be quiet.
Pineapple.
Oh, they're good.
You know, you gotta have pineapple. You know, so
I heard something.
I got you,
Nothing.
sister.
Do you know that about pineapple?
Oh yeah.
Okay, is that true?
I got meat.
She's got meat and pineapple.
Meat and pineapple.
Is that true about
That
pineapple?
is literally
You know where I'm
all I
headed with
have
this.
in there.
Is that true about pineapple? I need to know this, Evan.
What's that? It's got good digestive enzymes.
That's what I hear. I hear it's really good for you.
That is exactly what it's good for.
Whoa, okay. Well, here's the thing, Jod, you're offending Jod. You got me all shocked because Crystal, I'm nervous. I'm frazzled. I'm nervous because after opening the freezer, I don't want you to shoot low. You got to keep the camera up.
Oh, was I bending over and putting it in my boobs?
No.
Sorry.
I don't want anything to take our eyes out after being in the freezer. That's
The
all I'm
viewers
saying.
have never been higher.
Yeah.
My bad. You
well,
guys know me. They're just everywhere.
Your house,
Sorry.
your apartment is absolutely wonderful, and I know that you keep fighting for bare knuckle fighting championship. You'll get more art to put on the walls. Maybe get some pictures of yourself. Would you ever do that? Would you hang a picture of yourself on the wall, or you think that's too kind of self-indulgent in your own house? I don't have a problem with it.
No, I mean, I would have like, I'm working on, because I have like all my uniforms, you know, my fight gear that I've had. But like, I would do like posters and stuff and like my fight gear, like put it on the wall and stuff. It's kind of like like a sports room.
That's
I'll be
cool.
doing that anyway. But yeah, I don't think I wouldn't put up some kind like on a tiger head or something, you know?
I love it, man. Hey, listen, we're excited. Knuckle Mania 6 coming up. Obviously, it's this Saturday night, like biggest fight of your career. We're not looking for a stoppage. We don't want the doctor to stop it. We want it to stop either with somebody, I'll be honest with you, with somebody getting knocked out or with it going the 5 rounds, just seeing an amazing fight. I know you guys are going to be an amazing fight. I'm very excited for it. The fans are as well. I always like a little Cribs tour. We appreciate that. Look, every other show is going to ask you, are you going to lead with this? What are you going to do? What's your strategy? I'll ask you that, but I want to get to know you and mess around. And look, we're friends outside of this. It's just like a normal, stupid conversation. We had a dumb conversation yesterday. It was valuable.
Right?
Yeah. Remember how
and you know, too, it's like, this is going to be a really good fight. I feel like me and Jada have both grown. And there's no animosity. You know, since our very first fight, we became, friends. And so it's like we're not going in like hating each other. You know me, I'm not really like a huge hater unless someone really like pisses me off. But professional. We're very, very, very professional. And very professional, very passionate fight. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have the best time.
Awesome. It's gonna be. Who says that? I love it. They're gonna have a great time beating the hell out of each other. And you guys, you guys have bonded on all different kinds of levels, from what I understand. So this is gonna be a fun fight to watch. And we're gonna talk to Jade in a couple minutes and see what she's saying too. But God bless you both. I hope you have a great fight. And we're excited to see you. When do you get into Philadelphia?
Tomorrow. Okay. I should be in there like around 2-ish.
And then you got booked for all kinds. If you're in the Philadelphia area, you're going to be on Preston and Steve, which is a huge radio show here. iHeartMedia is going to be knocking down your door. Everybody wants a piece of the rugged beauty, a piece of Pittman. And now Jade Massanuang is the one that gets it in the center of that squared circle. We can't wait. We're excited. Before we leave, we always do it. Prediction. How and when does this fight end?
You guys always ask this question?
Not on the show. We ask it other places, but yeah, I'm asking it to you now.
Well, we're prepared to go all 5 rounds. We've been training for all 5 rounds. Prediction wise, we're just gonna have to see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
That makes me more excited for the fight because it sounds like a fight might happen or anything could happen in that squared circle. And
anything, there's so many possibilities and there's so much room for activities. So
wow. This is the double entendres are thick here, guys. Do you hear these? Is that what that's called? A double entendre? No, that's not.
Sounds right.
Double meanings? Yes. Anyway, Crystal, before you get me kicked off all of our new networks, because you could definitely take me there because you entertain me and make me laugh. I really appreciate you coming on today. You've always been wonderful. You and Jade going to be great. Knucklemania 6. Thanks for taking the time, man.
Absolutely. It's so good to see you guys. I love being on here with you guys. So
we love it. It's kind of a hangout. Enjoy your cribs and clean your bed off, all right?
Yes. I got to finish packing.
Sounds like me, man. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you here and seeing you fight and seeing you do your media schedule. It's going to be great. Thank you, Crystal, the Rugged Beauty Pittman versus Jade Massanuang coming up at Knucklemania 6. Say it like that. Say Knucklemania 6. Do it.
Knucklemania 6.
All right, now you can blow your kiss. Machine gun kisses. All right, Crystal, the Rugged Beauty Pittman, one of our good friends here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. She's been around for a number of years, and we always like to see what she's doing, catch up with her. Interesting interview there. I didn't know all those things about
fantastic. Very eye-opening.
Oh, yeah, we get to see a lot of things, man. Jade Massanuang will be on soon. She's scheduled for round...
She's coming on too?
Yeah, she's scheduled for round 1. Where's Junior?
I don't know. He walked out.
He's supposed to be in here. He's got a major announcement.
Maybe he's watching the show in his office in the.
Somebody bang on the wall or something. We're
working on installing cameras all over the place.
That scares me. Catch all kinds of fun stuff.
I mean, we've got the gym camera. Should we show the gym while we're here?
The gym's it's not done yet, is it?
It's getting closer. It's a little preview.
This is stuff we're going to check in on the show. Let's check out if we hear something. Yeah, let's check out the gym.
This is the gym.
There it is.
It's in production. It's almost done. Not really.
There we go. We can always
got the dumbbells.
See what's happening. We got some dumbbells here too on the show.
Plan is to have people working out in there, and we'll.
Is that the plan? To have people working out in the gym?
During the show, I mean, that we could spy on.
I know what you mean.
Well, someone else is here.
Jade's here?
Jade's here.
Good. I love
bring Jade on?
Yeah, bring her on. If Junior comes in, tell him to stay put. We got to talk to him. He's got some cool Knucklemania stuff to talk about. Jade, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. And you?
I am phenomenal. Jade Massanuang taking on Crystal, the Rugged Beauty Pittman. That goes down at Knucklemania 6 this Saturday night, man. And here's the thing. We haven't talked about this much. It's live and free almost everywhere, unless you have to buy a subscription. But we're putting it everywhere so everyone can see it. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere. We'll talk more about that later. But this is great for you. This is going to expand your brand. It's going to expand Crystal's brand, and it's going to expand the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship brand. Now, we just had Crystal on, and she gave us a tour of her house. We made her do that. I think we've done that to you, too, before. What I'd like for you, since you're doing my favorite thing, and I know you had a rush to get on this, I'd like a tour of your car. Do you keep a messy car or a dirty car? Show around. There's a nice...
Okay.
She's like, let me see what's around here.
But I just came back from the gym.
Okay, that's good.
So, yes, I have a few things because it was cold this morning. So I have my coat. But, at the back, it's a little bit, it's a little bit...
Why's your seat
I need
stained?
to clean my car.
What's that stain from?
I need to clean my car.
Yeah, but what is that from? What did you dump? Road salt? What is that from in the back? In the back, there's like a stain on your... Okay.
Yeah, it's sand because I had my dogs before.
Okay.
But so yeah, there's still a little bit hair, but no, it's not. I need to clean, but
you're
been-
training for a fight. Hell with cleaning the car. Clean afterwards. Clean up the squared
Clean the
circle
car.
first, Jod. All right, so here's the deal. Now that we got to tour your car, I'll tell you this: your car is way more clean than my car. I think I have kids, and it's absolute tragedy how bad my car is. Your car is very clean. I love it. You just got done at the gym. You're obviously hydrated. We saw the big jug of water, and we're excited for it. How much water are you drinking a day, man?
Now I drink between 6.5 and 7 liters.
Wow.
So it was like that yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And so for the 3 days, it's like that.
That's got to equal like look, when I try to stay hydrated, I drink this big jug like you do. I try to stay on it, and all it equals for me all day long are trips to the bathroom. I mean, you're happy because you're hydrated, but you can't stop. Like one time at my old job, they were monitoring me. They said, "You've been to the bathroom 10 times today." They're watching me walk past when I stayed hydrated. That's got to be a hard thing to deal with all the time as you're in a camp here. You got to keep stopping. You're driving around. You got to keep going to the bathroom. So I didn't like that part of being hydrated, but it made me feel 10 times better. Hydration is key, man.
And like because the food is really low right now, like it keeps me my belly. I feel my belly full. Because if I will not have the water, I will feel really
sluggish,
hungry more.
And hungry. Yeah, trust me. That water will keep you full. That's a great way, smart to do what you're doing. Another thing I noticed when we started talking, you had mentioned that it was kind of cold there. Where are you right now?
I'm in Florida.
I thought so. What's the weather like in Florida right now? Florida. What's it like? What's the weather like in Florida right now? Florida.
Okay, but it's the last days was really, really cold. Like in the 30 at the night.
30 degrees?
I don't know if you saw. Yeah, in the 30 degrees. So, like, I don't know if you saw, but there were so many. I see so many videos of the iguanas, frozen iguana. People are taking them because they are freezing, so they take them. Some put a coat on them.
The iguanas?
They do what they want.
On iguanas? Let me tell you something about Philadelphia right now because you're coming here. A couple things you need to know. One is, I think the other day when I got up, it was 5 degrees here. I think it was 1 degree one morning when I got up. So it's pretty cold here as well. So bring your extra clothes. And you mentioned about putting coats on iguanas. There's tons of homeless in Philly, and I don't think people stop to put coats on them even. So they're more friendly in Florida to the iguanas than maybe the homeless here. That's just crazy to me. Are you ready to be colder? Are you going to be able to handle that?
Yeah.
Yes,
of course I'm ready. I come from
Florida.
I come from the north, so
I know where you come. I know where you come from. I can tell, and I know I've known you for many years. But what I'm asking you is, you haven't been there. You've been in Florida. You're saying it's cold there. What are you going to do when you get here? Are you going to be able to like go back to that mindset of being cold from the Great White North?
I will bring all my hot stuff, and I will keep me warm. But I've been to Canada in December, like a week, and it was colder than normal. So it was like, I don't know, on minus maybe more than 10, something like that. So
I was just there. It was like minus.
it was really cold.
That's really cold.
Minus 15 last week.
Wow. God bless you. I'd be in Florida too. But to say 30 is cold, you're out of your mind. You must be not conditioned to that anymore. I'm excited for your fight, Jod. I get excited for your fight, not only because I love saying your name. I tell you that Jod Masamwang, the best name in combat sports. But I get excited because I know every time you fight, we're going to see a show. And this is your rematch coming up at Knucklemania 6 with the Rugged Beauty, Crystal Pittman. And I believe it was her debut. I think it was your debut maybe as well when you two fought each other. Am I wrong in saying that? And
both debut.
I thought so. And you won via doctor stoppage. Is that something you're aiming for again? You're going to keep pounding that eye, boom, 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 till you get that stoppage? You're looking for a knockout? What are you looking for?
I'm looking to finish the fight faster, of course. I want to do better than. I always want to improve, so I want to finish the fight faster than the third round. But we never know. I'm ready for everything. I'm prepared. My training camp is ready. If I had to do the 5 rounds, I'm going to do the 5 rounds. If it has to stop at the first round, I'm going to be happy. But I'm ready for everything.
I know you are. You're always, every time you step in there, you're game, you're ready. And I was just saying about Crystal, the media here is eating her up. They're very excited about your fight locally in Philadelphia. The biggest shows contacting us saying, can you get these two on? So you are also going to be on, if you're local to Philly, programming note, Preston and Steve show tomorrow, or excuse me, Thursday, I should say. Preston and Steve show Thursday at 9 o'clock. And they've been knocking down your door. Now, they're doing that with good reason. You're one of the top stars in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And there's this thing with the women here. We always say the women fights are absolutely amazing. And you're responsible for a lot of those fights. Where's your mindset? I was talking to Pittman about this. Your debut, you're both coming in for a debut. You've never fought bare knuckle in BKFC ever. Never Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. What is that like? Compare your mindset. Try to transport back to your debut, and now you're going into the biggest crowd I think you've ever fought in front of at Knucklemania 6. A huge moment for your career. The beginning of your career, first knuckle fight, bare knuckle fight, and then Knucklemania. Kind of, where were you your first fight? Where are you now in your brain, mentally?
What's the difference between the mindset and the first fight?
Yes, that's how I just droned on trying to get that question out. I apologize I went so long. But yeah, that's exactly, you could take my job. That was the exact question. It could have been short and sweet. Sorry.
I'm more conscious about the risk. Like then the first thing we don't know is we don't know really in what we were going, but now I know the training and all I know it's another sport than boxing, and you cannot really, prepare without gloves in the training camp. So I'm more conscious about the risk, but I love it. And my mindset is, I see the all the way that I did since 5 years, because it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Already. So, but I feel at my place, and yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super happy to be on the biggest card of the year. So, and I think I think we did a good job, the female in the bare knuckle, like to grow the show, the bare knuckle, the sport, and like I'm there for that again. And yes, I'm really excited.
But here's the thing. You guys make money with your fists, both you and Crystal, and I didn't ask her this. You make money and you do very well with your fists. We've seen it time and time again. We'll see it again this Saturday at Knucklemania 6. But you guys also are able to make money with your looks. You guys are both in great shape. You have beautiful, beautiful faces, beautiful body, everything. You're beautiful women. Does that ever concern you when you go into a bare knuckle fight that your other money maker's your face and stuff? I mean, I know that can be fixed, and I know you're trying not to get hit, but does that ever enter your mind? Like, this is my other form of income, and that could kind of mess it up for a while, or you have to kind of pause for a while. Does that ever think about that before you fight?
I don't care.
I
don't care because I love scars. When someone has scars, it turns me on, so I love it.
Like a scar on my chin.
If I don't care.
Look, I got a scar on my chin. I got one on my head. I got a scar. I got one on my wrist. I got one on my wrist. I got my ankle. You see my ankle scar? Look. Look, John.
Yeah.
I broke my ankle. I got a scar.
Very sexy.
Any scars back there, guys? She likes scars.
Yeah, that's really sexy on the, on the feet.
She said I'm sexy. All right. Anyway, let's bark up that tree then. You're talking about scars. You think they're good. What's your favorite scar you have?
I have few in the face. I had one from the fight, but it didn't see too much.
Oh, it looks nice.
But I have the other when I felt on my garbage. I don't know if I told you already, but this is the worst. And I felt on the garbage. I have others. When I was younger, I was crazy, so I did myself on my legs, but they are the biggest. Yeah, when I was 12 years old, I was really crazy too, already at this age. So, but I think I would have need the stitches but yeah, I have many, and it's all, I think it's all a part of it's a story of my life.
There's a famous song, "Scars are souvenirs you never lose," right? I forget what song it is, but that's a song, and that's the truth with you. Now, as far as you're going to try to give Crystal Pittman some scars this Saturday night to remember you by, I just wonder, as far as, looking at this fight, here you come, you say you don't care. You don't care, and it's clear when we watch you don't care about anything but winning that fight. How do you get into that mindset? I mean, I think that, look, if somebody sees you in the supermarket, you're all covered up, like, wow, look at those dimples. She's so cute. She's so pretty. And then I've seen you put it on Instagram before. Like, what people think I do or what I really do. Like, What is the reaction to people when they find out what you do?
Oh, they tell me that I'm nuts. They tell me I'm fucking nuts, but yeah, no, they are surprised. Nobody expect that, but that's crazy because yes, I have this inside me. The rush. I don't care. I'm not scared. I live for that. I love it. But outside of that, I'm really sweet. I'm really calm. I'm really nice with everyone. Really kind. It's really the opposite. I have both sides extreme. I'm the both extreme.
I know. It scares me sometimes, and I know you well. I'm like, whoa, where did she get that from? Hey, what's on your tattoo? I don't know if I ever asked you. You got your canvas all over your body. Look up. What's that say underneath your chin? What's it say? I can't. What does it say?
I never told you.
Better than you?
Said, stronger than you. It's because I say it's my domination tattoo because you don't see it face to face. I have to be on top.
Oh, I think she might have. Did she mention that later? What?
Yeah.
It's the target.
Yeah, last time you
the
said
target is on the butt cheek.
Can I ask you something? I know you watch bare knuckle fighting all the time. Have you seen the commercial you've been in for like a year now, where you're like, "It's a target"?
No.
It says you said last time the bloody handprint on your.
You made it into the promo.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can find it.
It's a target. So as he's looking for that, I'm excited. Like I'll say again for Knucklemania 6 coming up. I know you are too. Biggest card of the year. Here you go with it. Biggest crowd you've ever fought in front of. Does that concern you at all? I mean, there's going to be probably 18,000 or more people in there. Is that weird for you? You might not be able to hear your coaches. Do you hear the crowd? Or you always ask that? You just zoned into what they're saying.
No, I don't care. I don't hear. I'm there to do a job, and like my focus is on that. No matter how many people there will be, I don't think about it, and it doesn't put more pressure on me.
Does
it's
it pump you up though?
Yeah, that's big, but sorry?
Does it pump you up though? Do you get excited when you think about the number of people who can be watching you?
Yes, I like it, but like I don't think about that. I think about what I have to do, really.
You're on a mission. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really on a mission. That's exactly what I say normally. Yeah.
So I think it was Tony Soto told us that when he gets punched in his head, he goes, "Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch." Like he wants to return fire. Don't be a bitch, he says in his head. When you get hit, is there anything that you think, or you just think about your counter? Like, what are you thinking in there? Is it the same thing every time? What's in your mind as you're fighting? You're trying to think of your next combo. What are you doing in there?
It's a good question because it goes so fast. Like it passes so fast, but I'm focused. I just I think about the job I have to do, and even if I get punched, like I feel. So you don't feel the pain on the moment. You feel it after, but it's like just like a wake up call for me. You know,
okay.
It's like it just wake me up more, and I'm in it. I feel alive.
That's an amazing way to feel alive. I'm going to feel alive with the crowd going nuts. Knucklemania 6 also going to feel alive. We'll end with this. You're known at the weigh-in show to do certain things, to be theatrical. I'm sure Crystal will be theatrical as well. You've dumped blood on yourself. Blood somehow excites you. You like blood. She's looking at her. I like blood. So what can we expect other than the blood of your opponents? Should we expect blood being dumped on yourself? Is there anything we can expect at the weigh-in show coming up? Can we talk about that?
Yes. I love blood. So yes, there's going to be blood. And other things I like that you will see.
Wow. Okay. That's a tease.
Yeah.
Other things they like that we will see.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much because it's a surprise.
Just tune into the weigh-in show. You'll see amazingness, including Jade Messawang. And next night, of course, Knucklemania 6. Huge night for you. We know it's going to be a great fight. The big rematch. It's something internally everyone's very excited about to watch you guys fight. Thank you, Jade, for taking the time. I know it was kind of a rush to get you on here. I appreciate you. We all do. And we can't wait to watch your fight coming up this Saturday night.
Thank you. It's going to be awesome.
You're welcome. It is going to be awesome. Hey, just like Crystal Pittman did before we leave, watch. You got to say it like this. Knucklemania 6. Do that.
Knucklemania 6.
Oh, come on. Knucklemania. Let me hear it.
Knucklemania 6.
Come on, grovel. Knuckle. You're too nice.
But I don't.
You got to get that. Look, there's a ferocious beast. You told me you're one extreme to the other. Get extreme.
But I will look like I smoke a pack of cigarettes every day.
Go, start like this. Go. Knuckle, go,
Knuckle.
just go, do this for me. Just go, Never mind. This is going to go down the wrong road. Knucklemania 6.
Okay. I have to practice this.
Jade Masamwang will be there. She's going to have a great fight, as she always does. Jade, thank you for coming on. We love you here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
Thanks for the invitation.
You're always awesome. There she goes. Jade Masamwang, Knucklemania 6. All right. I'm cracked out, as you guys can tell today. What does Cannoli say? I'm shot out. That's what I am. Let's bring Dave Jr. I've seen him walking around on the security cameras. I think he was trying to steal some merchandise. I don't know what did you got him in here?
Yeah, here he comes.
Did he float his truck up or what? What was he doing? He was stealing all kinds of stuff.
Who knows?
Dave Jr. here. Look, guys, I'm excited because when Dave Jr. comes on, we love Dave Sr., but when Dave Jr. comes on, we don't get to talk to him too often. And I like talking to him, picking his brain. He has some announcements he's going to make that I think are very exciting. Here he is. First, Dave, before we get started, we kind of touched on this briefly last week. People just tuning in. This beautiful new studio, thank you. I know you worked very hard on helping us out. I don't know how to do anything, as you know, but talk, and I barely know how to do that. So thank you. It looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, we had to cancel all the rest of the events in February to pay for it. But I'm glad we have you a new studio now.
The Black Friday studio. So thank you for all your hard work. I know you worked really hard on it. So, Junior, first of all, I've known you forever. We talk about this all the time.
Sure.
You're great on the show, yet you're a man of few words. Sometimes people charge you with looking miserable. We've talked about that.
I am miserable this week.
You're
can
smiling, though.
The last 3 weeks have been probably the most challenging
you got a lot on
in company history.
100%. We're trying to promote the biggest fight we've ever done, of course.
Yeah, man.
A lot going on. And you
guys give waters for guests or anything?
Yeah,
or?
I got one right here.
Yeah, my man.
I already drank out of it. It was. Hey, it's not in the budget. We spent too much in the studio. Right. It's your place.
The green room. We'll get that next year.
Yeah, thanks. Get the man a water. Can somebody help him?
We're a little busy back here.
Yeah, I know. So I'm excited. I've known you for years, and the thing that bugs me about, well, not you, but the situation we're in right now, is that when I knew Dave Sr. earlier in our lives, he was David, Diamond Dave, I'd call him sometimes, and you were Dave. And I know we have to. Does that bother you to be called Junior?
A little bit, but I'm used to it, so it is what it is.
So do you know this? Vince McMahon from WWE, I've always heard this. His dad was also Vince McMahon, and they would refer to Senior and Junior. Same thing they do with you guys. And apparently, I don't know if this is true, Vince McMahon hated being called Vinny Jr., Junior. He hated it.
What am I saved as in your phone, Ev?
Davey Feldman Jr.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Davey. Okay, we can call you Davey.
Like Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah.
But so that's was something to kind of establish you guys to say who we're talking about. But sometimes now in my real life, I'll talk to my wife and I'll refer to you as Junior and Senior.
Yeah, that's Senior tells people to call me Junior, so that's
that makes sense. I guess it's just easier. But
good.
Does that it doesn't bug you? You don't want people to stop that?
It.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I want you to be comfortable.
Sure. I'm very comfortable.
Can I call you Dave?
No.
I have to call you Junior now?
You can call me Mr. Feldman.
I'll call you Mr. Make me another studio like this. I'll call you Sir Feldman.
Just don't tell Big Ben where it is.
Little Ben. Big Ben's on a flight because he was going to come on. He was chomping at the bit to talk about Andre Arlovsky and the fight there. He's excited because it's his get-back fight, man. Knucklemania 6. You got the guy's beat him twice in MMA. And now it's Ben's world he enters, and he's defending the world title, the bare knuckle fighting heavyweight world title. So this is exciting. Ben kind of told me on the sly, and you can watch the thing as well. This is a big fight for him. It's a very big proving ground, and I'm excited for the main event. I'm excited for Knucklemania. And there's a lot we're going to talk about. I wanted you in to talk about Knucklemania and get some of your thoughts on it. But before we do that, there's something really cool we were talking about that we are doing for Knucklemania. First of all, let's talk about where they can watch Knucklemania. I keep saying live and free. It's live and free on YouTube. You can watch it there. I believe we're going to do it on. I thought we had a thing we're going to put on.
Is there a graphic for that?
I think we had one. I know he's working on it, but he. I think it's interesting to let you guys know. Here you go. Where to watch it live and free. This is a big deal. Tell all your friends. If I were you, I would screen grab. I'd screenshot this graphic and post it on social media. If you want to help this brand grow, please post on your social media that you can watch this Knucklemania 6 live and free. Just take a screen grab right now. That would really help us out. We want as many people watching this as possible. If you're listening on audio, you can get it on the BKFC app, YouTube. I know it's live and free on YouTube. I know it's live and free on Instagram. DAZN's going to have it if you have a subscription there. Fubo Sports subscription. Bally's, their network at Stadium, I believe. Fox Sports, Triller TV,
Yeah, that is
Tubi.
Stadium Network, the Bally Sports Live. That's actually Stadium Network.
Yeah, just so they know. Now, if you already have a subscription, you're still getting it free because, well, I mean, you pay for other stuff and you get that.
So basically everywhere you see here where it's airing free, it is free, and there's going to be some commercials, obviously. You have to pay the bills, right? Now, BKFC app subscribers will have very limited commercial interruptions. So if you're watching on YouTube or even DAZN or Stadium or Fubo, between rounds, you're probably going to get a commercial break. If you're watching on the app, you're actually going to be able to see what the cornermen are saying to the fighter and, you running around the ring like an idiot. So
I am an idiot.
Yes,
but hold on, you're confusing me now because I thought it was two different things. So if you're watching on the app, you get limited commercials, right?
Correct.
So that would be the normal, like the merch promo that we always see, or maybe like
you'll see upcoming event promos.
Yeah.
You'll see some in-house promos. We'll call it, well, like the BKFC
Exactly.
promos.
And then-
Won't, but we won't do that between rounds. We'll do that between fights, just
Like
to
we always
bridge
do.
us-
Yeah.
yeah, correct.
So
If you're watching on free on YouTube, you're going to get a commercial between rounds. If you're watching on the BKFC app, if you're an app subscriber, you get to see what's going on, in the arena.
But that's what I wanted to talk to you about. That was what I thought was really cool. And tell me if I'm not picking up on this right. You're doing this thing you've wanted to do for many years.
Yep,
I know
that's
some
the-
others-
that's the other side of it,
That's
yeah.
what I want to talk about.
Yep.
I mean, what you're saying is great.
I was getting there.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't want to. We don't talk before this, me and you. We just kind of come on and do it. BKFC.com. You grab that app subscription, and for a very nominal fee, it's actually a bargain. You can see it with limited commercials. But I think this is. I don't know if it's cooler, but it's way different. This is what I would like.
This is something
as a
I've been
fan.
wanting to do for years. I think the NFL did it before, NBA, a few other places.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, what we're going to do is, do you have the camera angle up, Brandon? Yeah, roll that.
Oh,
so
yes, we
not
can
this
see it?
exact angle, but essentially under the rope, it's going to be a static camera. It's going to be mounted, and you
So it
will
won't
be able to
move.
watch. Yeah, correct. It won't move. It's just going to be. It's as if you're sitting in Brandon's seat. You can be sitting on Brandon's lap.
Ooh.
As he's filming the fights.
Talk about the first thing that pops up.
Let's do it.
We are going to have a camera right about that angle. We're still working out the details exactly where the camera is going to be. So it's going to be that camera with all of the arena sounds. So all the microphones that are on the fighters as they land the punches, you'll get that. Exactly. Yep. So you're basically going to see this. We'll have your microphone
You'll hear the
between
ref.
fights. You'll hear the ref. You will hear Jeff Houston. And that's it. It's really as if you are at the arena. You should be able to see the screens in the background. We're working on that too.
And that's cool. You could even, if you want, I guess they call them in the business nat sounds.
Correct.
All the naturals. You'll hear the walkout music. It's like you're sitting front
It's
row.
literally as if you are sitting up against the ring.
It's like what
that'll
Senior
be,
sees.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Wow.
then you can see him banging on the canvas. too.
Screaming.
But that's exclusive for BKFC app subscribers. That will be on the app.
I really got to watch what I say. There's going to be mics everywhere if I'm off mic then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We got to let everybody know that, not just me. Everybody's got to know that. I'm not kidding you. They'll find some, hey, listen closely. You might find some great sound clips there. But I think it's awesome. Back in the day, when the Philadelphia Eagles were on the radio and on TV, they would say, turn down the volume and turn up WYSP
Yep.
where they'd broadcast. I think it's really cool because if you're an app subscriber, you could go on your phone or on TV with the app and watch that and feel like you're there. And if you want to see how the other thing looks too, you can have that on another device. You go back and forth. It's awesome.
That's what I was going to say. You can go back and forth if you want to listen to the commentary, if you want to see the B-roll packages, tail of the tape, all that kind of stuff. You can watch the regular traditional broadcast. But if you want to be as if you're in the arena, sitting ringside next to Dave Sr. and me and everybody else, then
Now,
you
will
can
that
watch
be
stream.
available on demand after it's done if they have the app, or is that done
I believe it will, but I haven't even gotten that far. Probably.
Okay. The reason I ask is, or
I'm probably giving Jake an aneurysm right now talking about it.
I'm about to check Slack to see what he's saying.
He's listening. I think it's a really cool thing. I think it's cool you're debuting at Knucklemania 6, and I think the fans are really going to take to that. I would. I mean,
Well, basically, like we want there to be as many eyeballs on this event as
100%.
possible, so we do it free. But we also have people paying for the app subscription, and we want to make sure that they feel like they're getting something. So I think limiting the commercials and giving them this alternative view, I think that helps.
I got to be honest with you. Even if I knew I was getting it free on YouTube, after what you're saying to me, we really got to get this out there because I would want to see the ringside view to feel like I'm there. Because here's the thing with Knucklemania 6, especially in Philly. You knew it Knucklemania 5. There's nothing like that crowd. And while, look, all respect to everybody on the broadcast, behind the scenes, they all do an excellent job. But I feel like you truly will be able to, you can feel it on the broadcast, but I think it's a different feel.
Yeah, and the best thing is if this works, we can get rid of the entire broadcast team.
Listen, now they're all having aneurysms.
Yeah, right.
Never. You guys are amazing. You know, we love you.
Nah, they're the best.
But I'm excited about it. I'm excited for the whole night. I know you are too. Here in our hometown, it feels so cool, like we said last year, but it's another level. We've done it last year. Now it's a new challenge. We have to break a new combat sports record. We have to,
which we will.
I know, I agree. I think we're on pace to do that. And then we have to up.
I got some good numbers this morning that we are ahead of pace.
Would you tell people now without sounding like a promoter, because I hate when people do this, I do it, and I'm usually real when I do it. BKFC.com. If you don't get your tickets, you're probably not getting in.
Like, honestly, I think last year we sold out the morning of the show. I see us selling out the day before the show at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
If not the day before that. So don't. If you're waiting, don't wait. That's not the promoter in me. You guys know me.
No, you don't do that.
It's selling like crazy. So
it's unbelievable.
Get the tickets.
It's got to feel good, right? I mean, you put all this work into the company. We all do. What do you feel? I mean,
honestly, I didn't really get to enjoy it much last year because it was
I.
so crazy. And this year is probably going to be. We do a lot of stuff in house at Knucklemania.
Oh,
and,
I know.
You know, obviously,
Let's talk about that soon.
I'll help with that. Yeah, exactly. we need a meeting on that. But so I'm kind of overseeing that. You know, helping with the broadcast itself and just general operations. So, you know, I didn't really get I wanted that moment where I stood up, looked around the sold out arena and was like, wow, I used to watch Sixers games here when I was a kid. And now we're doing an event here. So I'm going to try to get that this time. My son's going to come down for a load in.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, Dante's going to come down. We're going to get some pictures in the ring and everything. And
definitely should do that.
Yep.
So you're going to make a commitment to yourself this time to try and enjoy a little more of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to do the same. But we got to like pinch each other at ringside and be like, remember.
Yeah.
Like seriously. A lot of great stuff going on in-house. Like he said, it's going to sell out. Definitely. BKFC.com. Get those tickets. And the thing is, again, it's not the promoter in me, and we've talked privately about this. It's not the promoter in you. It's that we know this is our signature show. It's in our town, and it can't be bad. So it's almost like...
Oh, look at the fight card.
It's awesome. And we're going to look at that in one second, but I just want to say this before we get to that. It's almost like when we tell you to get tickets, if you're anywhere in the area, I don't care. If you're within like... I got people come from Connecticut. They had so much fun in Connecticut. You got people come from hours away. If you're in like a 4 or 5 hour driving distance, you need to be here for this because the thing is like, I call it spreading the bare knuckle gospel. That's what I love doing it. So if
let
somebody,
us pray.
Yeah, let us bleed. But like, I feel like when they get in there and they see it for the first time, I know what I felt when I saw it, and I want other people to feel that. So it's not just me pushing. I want people to feel what that felt like in that freaking arena. It was amazing.
It was unreal.
Let's look at the fight card. I mean, if you're a mainstream fan, a bare knuckle fan, it doesn't matter because these are all great fights. Dave, there's a lot on the card that we're looking forward to. I mean, look, I wanted to get, I'll say this, the most hated man in combat sports, Lex Ludlow. I wanted to get him on the show. It's just been so crazy. I plan on getting him on soon. Zach Kalmus, another one. That's going to be a war. I'm excited for that fight. I'm excited for all these fights. I know that you're excited for a lot of fights too, Dave. I'll be a nice guy. You can tell me what you're excited for before I put words in your mouth. The whole card.
Yeah, honestly, the whole card. I mean, there is not one fight on this card where I say, it's okay. I mean, look at Sullivan Bennett. I love Felony, by the way. He's the most entertaining guy around. I can't wait for the press conference. That's gonna
glasses sideways.
That's gonna be great. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to like you said, the Ludlow fight. Really looking forward. Yeah, I mean,
it's all free.
Bonner Soto rematch, which is really like there you go. Look at that.
Thank you. I can take my glasses off now.
That's an underrated fight on this card. That could be a main event on any card that we do.
Let's start. I agree with you 100%. And we'll get to. Let's just start since you're in here, and we don't get you in here often, so I like to make the most of my minutes with you. Let's start from the bottom of the card, or the beginning of the card, I should say. I don't want to call it the bottom. There's no bottom.
So let's start at the shortest part, the bottom right.
Well, seriously, Travis.
That's going to be a banger.
Yeah, Travis always comes to fight. He always has great fights. Fighting Josh Oxidine, who we got from another feeder promotion, and we're going to see if he can hang with the big boys. Also, I'm excited for every fight we see on the card.
You got the golden ticket guys. That's Prince Nassim. That's the second fight. That's a golden ticket guy that won the golden ticket at tryouts.
That's a big deal, man, because everyone's fighting to get on this show.
Yeah, Brandon got some really good stuff for them at tryouts, too, that we're going to roll on. I know that there was a replacement opponent, but he was also a golden ticket guy.
Who, Brett?
Yeah, Brett.
So I talked to Brett. Brett's been jonesing to get here, so that's a big thing for him.
That's going to be good. Lex is always entertaining. Zach's always entertaining. You can't beat that.
I mean, look, you got Zed Montanez and Brandon Meyer, who your dad was saying last week. I think it was a fight where last year he lost and he wanted this fight again. He demanded it. I love that. I love that he
Is that a
wants.
rematch? Did they already didn't?
I
Who's that?
That's
Brandon
what,
Meyer.
Brandon
that's what I'm
Meyer.
saying. Senior was saying that.
Did he knock him out last year?
KO'd him.
He did.
Yeah, and that's and
And
apparently
Zed was a heavy favorite in that fight.
And Zed asked for this rematch.
Yep.
That's how much he wants his get back. That guy's going to be. That's going to be great. And then we played a little bit of this. Cody Russell and Harrison Aiken. I think that was maybe last week. Some of Aiken's interview. Aiken is ready, willing, and able. But Cody Russell comes in. He's no slouch, man. Cody, locally, a lot of people know Cody. And I think that's going to be a really fun fight to watch. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, I mean, Cody's been really big in the PA circuit for a while.
Yeah.
So, you used to do MMA. You were both of us are ring announcer alumni of XFE.
I agree, me and you.
And those
I remember
guys
your
are
little touch
TV
here.
alumni of XFE. So,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, I know Cody for years, and he can fight his ass off, and Harrison's going to come to fight too.
No, I know he is. And as we continue,
Plus, I know we animated that off already, but Richmond Elmore too.
Oh, that's where I'm going. I was going to go there in a second, but we talked about Pat Sullivan and
Yep.
Bennett. That's going to be fun. Of course, Pat is trying to recover from that devastating knockout. I love Pat. This is no slight on him, but look, man, that was a highlight reel moment last year for.
I mean, Felony gave Johnny Bedford issues, if you
I
remember.
remember.
What was
I
that,
remember.
BKFC 9 or something like that? Back in the day, Biloxi.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. But he gave him issues. He's just awkward, and he's not gonna quit.
Yeah, and Pat, to see what Pat's going to do is going to be interesting because he wants to redeem himself in front of a bigger crowd. Because that really upset him when he got. I understand it when he got KO'd brutally last year. But then you had, and we'll get to this in a minute. But you had Kane talking trash all year on knocking him out. Philly guys are soft. Johnny Garbarino Cannoli took offense to that, and now they're going to fight. That fight is, and I know I'm going out of order, but that fight, it has me nervous, to be quite honest. I hope you have security walking around with Kane around town because they're going to kill him. He might not make the fight. I was in the streets the other day at the Cannoli, the steps run. People were there hoping Kane would show up. Not Johnny. Johnny didn't say anything. There was people there looking around waiting for Kane to show up. They wanted to beat the shit out of him. It's unbelievable to me. And then we look at Joe Elmore, Mike Richmond and Joe Elmore. This fight is going to be a banger. That could be a main event anywhere else. Joe Elmore, it's an interesting stat, has never been knocked out in his entire career. He once offered $10,000 if somebody could find a video of him being knocked out. Joe comes to fight. Joe loves fighting, and I'm excited to see him on the card. Mike the Marine Richmond, Knucklemania 3, we talked about it. He's probably going to want to redeem himself too because he didn't have the best luck there against Lorenzo Hunt, and he went in a heavy favorite. This time, Mike's fighting, I guess, a little bit for redemption in that story there. And I just know that's going to be a banger from bell to bell. And then we talked, of course, to Jad Masamwang and Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman. They're both ready to throw down a rematch for them as well. Let's see if this one ends without a doctor stoppage, see who the better woman is. And then you got Patrick the Brick Brady. Patrick the Brick Brady being accompanied, we broke it today officially, by Shane Gillis. That was a whole story in itself. We'll be making the ring walk with him, from what I understand. Is this true? Is this from what you've heard?
That is what I heard. That is what we are preparing for.
All right, it's going to be great. Yep. Hopefully he can do that. And then he's got Bear Hill. I mean, Bear Hill, first of all, I wouldn't even want to be in the same room as Bear Hill.
Tough fight.
He looks like he'd kill me.
Yep.
But Pat Brady's got hands like lunch boxes. Who was it he trained with? I always say this. Was it John Jones he went and trained with?
Yeah.
And he was calling his lunch box his hands. This guy's a high-level fighter. He was supposed to fight in Jersey, and I think he got hurt, but he's all ready now, so we're excited for that. And then we talk about this rematch. Now you got Ben the Bomber Bonner on 8 days' notice. 8 days. He's not on 8 days' notice anymore. He's at a fight camp to prepare for this, and Tony Soto has as well. I don't know if you heard this.
And Tony's healthy.
That's what I was going to say to you.
Yep.
Do you know where he's been training? I was telling your dad this.
Gleason's, right?
He's been flying into Gleason's every weekend to train. That's the world-renowned boxing gym.
He's been calling me and texting me probably nonstop unanswered for 2 weeks. So sorry, Tony. I'll call you today, bud.
Which means next week. But no, that's going to be that co-main event. I heard he might even have a cool walkout, Tony.
Yep.
This is a whole, I don't say, I'm calling everything on the card a co-main event because every fight could be a main or a co-main event.
Oh, that's Knucklemania.
Oh my God. And the banger that's going to be. Look, we saw, again, on 8 days' notice what Ben Bonner did. We saw an unhealthy Tony and what he did. We've seen Tony when he fought in Spain. Tony's coming to fight. I've never spoken to a more confident Tony Soto, but Bonner says, you're getting me on more than 8 weeks' notice. That's going to be a fun fight.
And nobody really knows this, but originally, before we added that Mohegan show back last week, Pagan Lane was on this card too.
I knew that.
So, but the public doesn't know that. That was originally Knucklemania. Imagine that.
I know. I mean,
that's all right. I mean, obviously, there's only one show, but that's going to be Fight of the Year candidate
it's
all year.
It's got to be, dude. And the thing is, I'm actually kind of glad that didn't make Knucklemania. It ended up working out because not that it would have gotten lost, but Knucklemania is such a huge card. I wouldn't want that any potential of getting lost. Like that should have been a main event.
Yeah, and a lot of times you amp these cards up, and they're like sometimes it can let you down because on paper it looks good, and sometimes it can let you down. the fights on that card and the fighters on this card, I don't see it being possible to let
Not
you down.
only is this a mainstream card where when they discover, that's why we're doing it free. I feel like when they discover, if they haven't seen our stuff, who we are and what we are, we know what this card is going to bring. But if you're a bare knuckle fan, this card is built for you because we know this is a card that can catapult us to the next level. And a lot of these guys are homegrown stars. They are, a lot of them. I'm very excited for that. Now, we talked about Cannoli and we talked about Kane, how Kane might get killed just showing up in Philly. Cannoli's very driven. Cannoli never been cut in a fight in his career. That could change at Knucklemania. That's going to change in bare knuckle at some point. I don't see him dispatching of Kane as easy as he has his other previous fights. I think it'll be a little more of a challenge, which is good because talking to Johnny, that's what he wants. He wants to keep upping himself. He wants to go for a title one day, so he's looking for that challenge. Kane is going to be a challenge. Kane shows no fear. I spoke to Kane. I interviewed Kane off the air for our piece we did, where Kane was, F you, Philly. You guys are, what do you call it, shitholes? I think he called. Yeah. But my point is, it's going to be war zone. You better have some security with him. Then you look at the main event. We touched on this briefly. This is a get back for Big Ben Rothwell. Big Ben Rothwell has been so dominant here, just running through everybody. Now it's an old foe who gave him some problems twice in MMA, but there's no mittens this time. There's no gloves. Andre Arlovski has the one fight in BKFC so far. He has a legendary, 25-year career or something?
Something like that. He fought for us in the Spectrum in a boxing exhibition match at the Spectrum, which has been demolished for like 15 years. He fought on that, had to be 20 years ago or so. So he's been around forever.
But he's another guy that comes to bare knuckle, and that's the best part about bare knuckle. Yep. We have these young guys that are up and coming. We're seeing more and more young guys because now we're 7-8 years into this. So now they've seen the sport. And now we're seeing them grow, and we didn't have. It was hard to find bare knuckle fighters before. Now they're coming more to us, the younger guys. So that's starting to happen more. But you have these guys that at first people were like, oh, retirement home. It's not true.
Nope.
What this is a new lease on life for some of these fighters because bare knuckle is different. It's different. It's more brutal. It's more fun to watch. And a lot of them say it's more fun to compete in, to be quite honest with you. Have you heard that from some of these fighters?
I have, yeah. And honestly, the recovery time isn't that bad. Sometimes you think that with the cuts that takes a little longer, but in reality, the type of cuts that they're getting, when a boxing glove cuts you, it rips your skin. That's not what you're getting here. You're getting slices, but it's the recovery time on these cuts. You see some of these guys.
Superficial, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. You see these guys a week later, and it looks like they were barely in a fight.
It's unbelievable. I've seen that. Now, you've done, have you ever done pro boxing? I know you've done some training.
I didn't do pro boxing. I did amateur boxing, and I grew up in a gym, basically.
Yeah, I know. You're always throwing combos on me. I feel like you're going to kill me. Would you rather fight bare knuckle or boxing? Would you do either one of them pro?
I don't know.
You gonna see junior versus senior in the ring?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Well, actually, want to show everybody the new spot?
Oh, we did.
We did. Special guest. We showed it. We're wait till
there's going to be some blood on that canvas.
Definitely. And then there's, we could Damon Feldman.
You guys don't know this yet, but as soon as the show's over, everybody's helping me, and those guys push the ring to the corner.
Oh, I'm not. I have a shoulder.
I think my life is getting cold at this point.
I know that's going to be very exciting. You're exciting about this new area we've built for the fighters too. Can you talk about that before we let you go?
What the gym
everything
area?
the whole
yeah. The whole point is we have a guy on the card coming up. We want to bring him in, get him training, get some interviews, get him on the podcast. Just bring some people in to help them. We financial advisors, character development, all that kind of stuff. Bring people in, just help the fighters, help them grow, help them. We don't want them just fighting here. We want to help them. We want to help them in life. We want to help them, market themselves and become bigger and get sponsors and everything else. So that's kind of the point of this whole facility right now.
I'm glad that you guys have finally done that because some of the criticisms that I would hear from fighters and not really fans, but more so fighters would be that we didn't give enough or care enough about some of our fighters, which has never been true. It's just that we've been growing so rapidly. We're trying to keep this thing going. And now I think it shows how much we value the fighters. It's just, I think that has been the misconception sometimes. So I'm excited we're able to do this to help the fighters and show how much we do care. They're the gas that fuels the engine, man.
100%.
They're the fans of the fighters. That's right. Can't do Knucklemania 6 without you, without the fighters, definitely without Dave here. Dave, any parting remarks about Knucklemania 6? We've
come
a long
things. So
way.
we have a bunch of announcements we're making. I'm not making them right now, but stay tuned for the announcements during Knucklemania. I can't. Here's one. We're giving away a cruise for 2 to the BKFC cruise.
The Bruise Cruise.
The Bruise Cruise. We're giving that away in-house. So one lucky person. You're actually going to give it away.
I have my copy. I have to read it as soon as I get off the air right
we're
here.
doing that. We are also going to be announcing at least dates and locations for events through about mid-June. So we're planning on announcing that during broadcast. So all the April, May, and about half of the June events. Some more can pop in. But we've been doing a lot of planning and a lot of getting ready for 2026, and we're ready to announce.
Do you feel the shift internally? I don't know if you're allowed to talk about this, but I felt a shift. I'd say within the last couple months, 3 months, I felt this shift internally where I feel like we were doing our best to fire on all cylinders. Now we are firing more on all cylinders. It's going to be a growing process. But, I mean, from the studio to this content creation to helping the fighters to being able to do amazing giveaways, do you feel that? Because you're so busy working. Do you feel that change happening?
Sometimes what happens is we do so many events and we're so busy and there's only so many of us, right, that it's hard to plan. And I think that we are planning at a very high level, and we're going to continue to plan at a high level. So we did slow it down in the first quarter. I think the fans will notice that.
Yeah.
But once we get into Q2 and 3, and we're just, we want to keep these guys active more, the fighters. We want to keep the champs active more, just more events and, more content. And
Evan's the fans active.
Evan's team's going to be making a bunch of more content.
They're ready to be done the show.
Hopefully a bunch of more money.
Yeah, right. That's where. Look at that. Whoa. All right, guys, listen. I don't think I'm.
One more thing I do have. So FanDuel was doing an offer. Brandon, if you want to throw that up, FanDuel, you bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
So
you can
$5?
You can scan that QR code if you're watching on your TV or computer. If not, I see that website there, but you can also go to betbkfc.com.
So betbkfc.com.
The odds are coming out. I got a little preview of some of the odds
what are they looking
the other
like?
day. Honestly, the top fights are very competitive odds, and there's some fights where I think they could go either way, and so we'll see.
So just because people leave that up for a second, guys, just because people watch this and some listen to it, so let's give it to them one more time in case they missed it. It was what was it the BKFC bet?
Just go to betbkfc.com.
Exactly.
Yeah, and look, there's different offers in different markets. So if you go to betbkfc.com, that will tell you what your local offer is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or it'll tell you where you can bet in your state, because every state's different with the betting laws and everything. So betbkfc.com, and you can get all the info there to place your bets. But FanDuel is giving us this offer for Knucklemania. Bet 5, get 200.
That's awesome. Bet $5, get 200 bonus points bets if you win. That's amazing. That's a lot of money, man. What can I do with $200?
You want to talk? Here. Senior's here.
Control room's been invaded.
Can we bet? Are we allowed to bet?
I signed stuff that said we couldn't bet. Where did you come from? Hey, real quick. Did you see that lunatic driving in this morning playing chicken with you?
Yeah, it was.
Was that you?
I literally was like, what's that guy doing? Then I was like, oh, that's Soscia. He almost hit me head on.
I was in a different car, and I saw the BKFC mobile, and I'm like, I'm hoping that's Dave driving. I hit my horn and went straight at him.
So let's go over this again.
Here we go.
The FanDuel offer is you bet $5, they give you $200 to bet with?
Bonus bets, yeah.
If you win, right?
Yeah. No, I think it's...
I thought it said if you win on
Pull it
the
up.
pull it up.
I mean, that's amazing.
Pull it back up. And that's what I was just saying. It's like, I'm not even a gambling guy. If I could, I would.
No, if it's like it's like a first time offer thing. You sign up, you bet 5.
So
if you win,
if you're not a FanDuel customer, you go out there, you sign up at nextbets.com/playbkfc.
Or betbkfc.com is the faster way to go.
Yeah, you're right.
What's up, Prez?
Just bet BKFC. You go to FanDuel Sportsbook. You bet $5 and you get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So you have to win a bet, then you get the $200. But I mean, what an amazing offer!
Yeah.
I agree. If I
think they're also sorry to cut you off. They're also I was on a call with these guys the other day. They're talking about doing different parlays too with NBA and
that's fun.
And the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. So you can do like an NBA game and the Super Bowl winner and a BKFC fight and do a big parlay for the weekend. So they're working through that too.
So if I win big on the bets, if I was allowed to do it, the first thing I would buy is a BKFC jacket that says Prez on it. I could do that. Oh, he's already got it. I didn't see he had one. I went autographed.
Yeah. Listen, you can never wear a jacket that says Prez on it because you're not even the president of your own household
or my own fan club. I'm definitely not. You are right. Someone else runs the ship there. Hey, Dave, I'm glad you popped in. Let's talk really quickly. We're running late here, but what Knucklemania? I mean, this is huge. You've talked about it many times. You don't need to get all sobby unless you want to, but this is the second year in a row we're going to set a combat sports record. That's got to feel really cool for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just amazing. We're on pace. We went over tickets this morning. It's funny. I was talking to Junior about it, and he was like, I don't think we did that good yesterday. And then we looked back on what we did last year, and we actually outpaced it by about 30%. So wow. we're outpacing ticket sales day by day. We have more tickets sold than we did last year at this time, and we're aiming for that sellout. We're going to break 18,000. Hopefully we even break 19,000. because we can open up another section.
Love it.
It's amazing, man. I mean, listen, man, look at this. Honestly, this beautiful studio that we built now, we were literally in a closet.
Yep.
We were in a closet.
It was built. It was a closet that was built.
Now we're expanding.
We're all out now.
We have the gym back there that we're going to open up next week. I mean, just things are expanding. It's amazing. I actually just walked through our other office now, the new office that I'm in now, and we have every desk full. There's 10 desks in there. Every desk is full. In the other office, every desk is full there. All you guys are down here. I mean, we really created something unbelievably special. I'm super, super stoked about this weekend because I really do think it's the best card from top to bottom that we've ever put together on BKFC. And we're doing it right here in our hometown in Philadelphia. And, you know, it's one of those things where we look around and we're all going to be tired, but we're going to be excited as hell. And then we get back to work, you know, the following week and we continue creating this thing. But, I mean, to do that many people in our hometown,
Wow.
it is surreal.
Yeah, and they're going to be loud. They're going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy than last year. Hey, did you, and again, you don't need to get super deep because I've heard you tell the story, and I love it, about coming over and seeing on the bridge. I had the same moment and saying, wow, we're really at Wells Fargo last year. But when you were in there, Junior and I were just talking. We barely got any time to take it in and enjoy it. Did you have that moment, or was it the whole night? Were you able to take it all in or no?
No, I mean, did I go to, I don't think I went to Junior on that event. I think I went to him on the other event. And he's like, it's the only time you ever hug me is when we sell out a crowd.
True. Very true.
But yeah, man, I think.
You said that very seriously, Dave. Junior was very serious.
This is like the snowman thing again.
I think what I did, the only part about taking it in was I remember standing up by ringside and just looking around the whole entire arena and just being like, I can't believe there's not a seat in this place empty. It was just, you know, really unbelievable, man. That's how we took it in. I mean, this year we're gonna beat that, and then where do we go from there, right? I just got off a great call with another arena that we're gonna do some really great stuff with, on an iconic arena. We're really knocking on the door of a major state that we should open up, and by the end of the year we're gonna do a lot of things that we wanted to do, and now we're gonna be able to do it, and it's amazing. But you know, let's get through this unbelievable Knuckle Mania this Saturday night, February 7th, at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, and, you know, let's kick ass, man. And then, you know, maybe we'll have a drink afterwards and celebrate a little bit and then get back to work. But it's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm so excited about it because I did say to myself, was it a fluke? Was it one time? Was it Eddie Alvarez? Was it just the hometown feel? And now we come back and do it again, even bigger and even better without the major hometown guy on the card. So I think that was a real concrete move for us, for me especially, for this Saturday night. So that's what makes it even more exciting for me, because I know that we're actually really growing this brand instead of just having a fighter or a personality, you know, lead the charge for ticket sales.
Yeah, and you can hear it. You can hear it and you can see it. I was saying earlier before you walked in that everywhere I'm going, if I'm wearing a bare knuckle thing, everybody in the city is talking. I went to get a cheesesteak the other night, waiting in line. I got stopped. I was at my son's wrestling meet the other week, and some guy stopped. And like, I walked in. They're like, oh, BKFC bare knuckle. I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, Knuckle Mania, we're pumped. We're going. Dude, everybody's buzzing. I'm buzzing because of them, and it's going to be amazing. So we look forward to Knuckle Mania 6 this Saturday night. We're going to set another record. We're going to have great fights. I believe that this show will be a flashpoint for the organization. So if you are even a little bit of a fan, or you're curious, or you're a big fan, it's live and free. We keep saying it, live and free. You go to YouTube, you saw that slate up there we put up earlier. You go to Instagram, it's live and free. There's no reason you shouldn't be watching this. And when you watch it, it's going to change the way you see combat sports if you've never seen it before.
Absolutely. I'm gonna just, you know, put an exclamation point behind that. We talked, and we got a decent offer for Knuckle Mania from one of our broadcast partners, and I just said, like, is that enough money for us to offset what we can really do here? And when I say what we can really do, we are going to have the largest viewership we ever had for a BKFC event this Saturday night. Our goal is to have 3 million live domestic viewers to watch this thing, and to have over 5 million international worldwide viewers on this event. If we do that, it's all worth it, because then we really are playing with the big boys, right? And we know that we're a big boy, but we don't know it, right? Because sometimes we're like, questioning, are we really or aren't we? And when we do those numbers and sell out consecutively, break a record again, then we know, you know, we certainly have arrived.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of us know we're here. We have the potential to be the big boys, but we need to kind of kick the door into combat sports. We started to do it. We're like the disruptor of combat sports, which is an exciting thing to be for us. And I think it's interesting to note too that not only will we definitely have the biggest attendance at an event we've ever had, but like you said, it'll be the biggest all around live attendance and watching on TV. So.
Yeah. So just one more. I'm going to do my sentimental shit this time. But like,
go ahead, you can do it.
Like,
look at the
Junior,
camera.
I want to hats off to Junior. My son obviously runs this company. He's the glue that holds this thing together. You got to see some of the extra effects that he did with the production this weekend. It's going to be unbelievable. The circle around the ring, the different things around the ring, the different production aspects. Man, it's just going to be sick. And when you see it, just think, Junior really put that together. Soscia is in charge of keeping the crowd alive when the fights aren't keeping them alive. So I know you put together a team.
He's got the easiest.
I got the easiest night of my life. I got the easiest night of my life.
You just got to keep them hype. I know we have a lot of different activations. Brandon, we're gonna and Evan here. We're gonna introduce a new product, a new series that we're gonna do, and all the backstories and all the stuff that you see and all the lead up that you see. It's our team here, led by Evan, who has some great soldiers underneath him, man. But take my hat off to these guys, because without these guys helping tell the fighter stories, nobody knows what's going on here. So really, truly take my hat off to everybody in the company, because this is a culmination of 7 years of just busting our ass day in and day out, and never knowing actually it was.
It's a long time,
17 years. Is the funding coming? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? And I did an interview last night. It's all happening. Like, it's literally, this is the year. Everything's happening. It's not like, I hope it's happening. It's all unwinding right now. And as it unwinds, it'll be the most epic year in combat sports all around for a lot of different reasons. But I mean, especially for BKFC, I think BKFC certainly stamps its spot in the top echelon of combat sports this year.
Yeah, 100%. And the fans were a big part of this, as were the fighters, as all of us. But the fans get a front row seat, especially those ones that got in on the bottom. They're going to be like, oh, my God, we've watched this grow. That's a cool part of this journey, too. I really believe that. The one guy that I need to see a little more excitement out of before we let everybody go here is in that studio, Dave, I need your help. There's a guy, Broke It, Brandon. You know him well. He's right behind you. I feel like he's very lax. He's not excited. So don't break his headphones. But could you shake him a little bit to make sure he's still alive for me? The viewers want to see it. Shake him around. Punch him in the stomach. Do something.
Good?
All right.
Yeah, we need him this weekend. Stop.
Don't injure him.
He's got a ton of editing to do this weekend.
Don't injure the VIP MVP.
No, but we do have an unbelievable announcement, and we're actually working on finishing up an agreement right now that we have over at the office that we're trying to finish up. That if that gets done, that's going to be another epic announcement. So this is just an epic weekend. We all get together again. We all get to celebrate the greatness that we've created, and the fans have created, and the fighters have created, and the fighters are putting it all on the line for you this Saturday night.
100%, man. We are spreading the gospel of bare knuckle fighting championship. Led in blood. We'll do it in blood. I look forward to it. Dave Jr., you're pumped. Evan, you're pumped. We're joking around. Brandon, I know how excited you are too. We just heard from Dave Feldman. Hey guys, thank you. Thank each and every one of you for what you've done for this company by supporting us. This is the biggest show of the year. If you're watching anywhere else and you can't get here, we hope you can make it. BKFC.com for tickets. Get them now. But we hope you enjoy the show, because we've worked very hard on this, and it's kind of a love letter to you guys in a way. So thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Signed in blood. All right, Knucklemania 6 coming up this weekend. There you go. That's the whole fight schedule. We got Thursday's the press conference, and then Friday the weigh-in show. Anything can happen, and it will pop off. I mean, you got so many people like Lorenzo Hunt. What's going to happen? He always does something there. You got the women there. It's going to be amazing. Then the main event, of course, Fight Night, Knucklemania 6. Thanks again to you, the fans. We're excited to show you what we're going to provide for Knucklemania 6. We will see you there. I got to do a big one for Knucklemania. I might hit myself twice.
It's fight week, baby! It's Knucklemania week! Let's go!